Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Metz Cherry Stadium here in Kennett, Missouri for tonight's football game between the Kennett Indians and the Dexter Bulldogs. I'm Travis Quatermas, joined tonight in the broadcast booth by Marty Young. And Marty, when Dexter and Kennett get together, it's always an important game. It's a conference game. It's a district game. And with the coaching situation, a little added wrinkle to tonight's football game.
Yeah, Travis, it's good to be here with you tonight. Look forward to an exciting contest between Dexter and Kennett. Both teams are looking for their first win in the SEMO Conference Central Division. Ought to be an outstanding one tonight.
Coaching the Kennett Indians tonight in his first season is, of course, Aaron Pixley. Aaron was the longtime coach for the Dexter Bearcats. He led Dexter to 13 straight victories over Kennett, but now he's calling the plays from the sideline for the Kennett Indians. I imagine there's some mixed emotions on Coach Pixley's feeling here tonight.
Exactly, Travis. Coach Pixley in 13 seasons never lost to Kennett. I'm sure it's a little bittersweet tonight as we've talked about facing his old team. Ought to be an exciting script. Stay tuned with us.
Well, we're certainly looking forward to a very competitive football game. You've already mentioned the records. Dexter comes in 0-4. Kennett comes in at 1-3. Both teams have really taken their lumps. Both teams have struggled with injuries, played some very hard schools as far as the early season goes. And so both teams looking to start the second half of the season with a win tonight. Want to pick up some points for the district playoffs and, of course, want to get a conference win as well.
Both teams, if you look at them personnel-wise, they're playing a lot of sophomores and junior-laden teams. And week 5, they're looking to move on in that upper echelon of their district. So keys tonight, what do you think, Travis? For who? Dexter first?
Well, for Dexter, I think it's going to be important for them on the offensive and defensive line to take control of the football game. It's cliche in football, but it's won in the trenches.
Exactly.
Dexter has struggled to protect their quarterback. He's not really had time to throw, running the new spread, no-huddle offense of Coach Justin Peden, who came up from Hayti. So they've struggled to score points. I think it's going to be important for Dexter to strike early, strike often, and try to get this young Kennett Indians team on its heels.
For Kennett, we look at those young sophomores and juniors, and they're playing right now with of course, DeCon Wallace being out for the season as quarterback. Went through Akeem Nelson, the second-string quarterback, with an ankle sprain. Understand he may play tonight. Going with the converted tight end, Mr. Carr. Don't remember his first name right off. There's B.J. Carr, that's right. They'll be looking to put offense on the board. And very evenly matched contest tonight with particularly the keys be looking for those to establish that offensive line play as we've talked about. Ought to be a good one.
It certainly should. Both teams are running the spread offense. They struggle to score points. We may see a low-scoring football game here tonight, maybe a defensive struggle, points probably at a premium. I think special teams, field position rather,
right.
Turnovers may very well decide who wins the football game here tonight.
Many times the least number of turnovers, but also who gets that short field. The punting game may be extremely important, as all special teams tonight.
I know one thing the Dexter coaching staff sure has emphasized is the turnover problem. They had 6 turnovers last week against Caruthersville, and you're not going to beat anybody turning the ball over that many times. So I know they're going to look to control the ball a little better and establish the running game. Carson Dean has done a good job the last 2 weeks running the football for the Bearcats. It looks like Akeem Nelson is back calling the signals for the Indians here tonight. He really gives them a spark plug, and Tavius Drake is a big playmaker for the Kennett Indians. So the team that gets their playmakers involved, that scores early and often, wins the turnover battle, is likely to come out the winner here tonight. We're going to take a break, be back for the kickoff. Join us on the other side of the commercial break.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
You need
See
that?
what it is, right?
Yeah.
Put that under? Okay. I'm just coming. You need the clipboard? Okay.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Chris Brannon and Dexter could save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Stop by the Dexter Queen for some of our new items. New to Wing Wednesday are our hickory smoked chicken wings. We've got them seasoned up with Leon's secret woodpile sawdust. And our new smoker allows us to cook for your events and local gatherings. Be sure to end your meal with your favorite ice cream treat, whether it be an ice cream cone, milkshake, or your favorite cyclone of the month. So whether you're local or passing through, bring the family along.
Come see us at Dexter Queen, where quality is tradition and happiness is a barbecue at a malt.
I love Dexter Queen.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Metz Cherry Stadium here in Kennett, Missouri. Thank you for joining us tonight on YHC-TV, Channel 21 on your new wave cable system. Also for joining us on SEMOSportZone.com. Marty, we're looking forward here to the beginning of the game. The captains are out on the field. The officials are talking to them. We've had the coin toss.
Waiting for the official to signal. Looks like Dexter has won the toss.
And we'll defer to the second half. Kennett will get the football to start the game.
So Dexter will be kicking off to Kennett.
So the Bearcats will start on defense here tonight. The Kennett Indians will start on offense.
Looks like Dexter will be defending the south goal. If you're looking on your TV set, left to right.
Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Randy Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. Randy Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and help to relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Randy Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com. Marty, last week, Dexter gave up a touchdown on the opening kickoff of the second half to Caruthersville, and I'm sure they're hoping history doesn't repeat itself to begin the game here tonight.
Yeah, watching tape, I'm sure they saw the onside kick. This Kennett probably took note there of what Caruthersville did. And Tavies Drake's back deep for Kennett.
Tonight is also Kennett's homecoming. They're wearing their home black and yellow jerseys. Dexter in their road white jerseys with the black pants.
I believe that's Jason Gerald kicking off for the Bearcats.
The freshman Jason Gerald ready to kick off. And we're underway.
Picked up by Drake.
Drake dropped the ball, but they pick it back up. And now they've got some room to run. And Drake is off to the races. The Bearcats track him down. He gets the ball across midfield, however, advances it to the Dexter 43-yard line. Good field position for the Indians. And, Marty, we talked about the importance of special teams in the pregame show, and we'll see if Kennett can capitalize here in the early going.
Exactly. Those are the benchmarks we talked about. They're crucial. Pretty basic in most high school games, but this ought to be a fun one tonight. Watch tonight, Travis.
Looks like it will be Akeem Nelson returning from the ankle injury that sidelined him the last two games. Kennett comes out in their spread offense. Nelson in the shotgun. He has two men to either side of the line of scrimmage, one man in the backfield. Drake comes in motion. They hand the ball off to him. He's going to try to find the outside corner. Good job by the Dexter Bearcats tracking him down.
Austin Aldridge on the tackle, Travis.
Good job by Aldridge there, and that's going to result of a loss on the play.
Loss of about, 4 yards?
Looks like that's about right, Marty.
Bring up 2nd and 14. Dexter start out in their 4-4 defense. I'm sure Kennett will run the same thing, having talked to Coach Pixley earlier. Yes, they're in a 4-4 defense, Dexter.
Once again, and Nelson, the quarterback, in the shotgun position. One man to his left. They fake the handoff. Nelson rolls out to his left, but he goes nowhere. Once again, the Dexter Bearcats swarming to the football, and they bring him down for a loss. Marty going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Good job, Noah Kronk, to stay at home, contain there as he tried to turn it back. 3rd and long, folks.
Looks like this Dexter defense has come up a little fired up here tonight, Marty. They've given up a ton of yardage and a ton of points, and I think they want to prove that they're a little better than that.
You know, Coach Pixley talked about Dexter's strength of schedule might give them a slight advantage. I think it's pretty even, don't you?
Kennett has played some good football teams.
Yeah.
The team from Paragould they played last week is highly ranked, I understand. Nelson has the ball, looking to throw, but he way overthrows his target, and that's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Kennett Indians. And so they're unable to capitalize on their first possession on the good return to open the football game, and now they're lined up to punt.
Fourth down, 16 yards to go.
Number 54 for Kennett.
Bud Hilburn.
Bud Hilburn back to kick. Number 4.
DJ Dowdy.
DJ Dowdy back to return the kick for Dexter. Snap is good.
Two-step drop for Hilburn. He's going to get a good roll.
It's going to take a Kennett roll and recovered right inside the 10-yard line, mark it at the 9, and that's where the Dexter Bearcats will take over on offense for the first time here tonight.
Unusual, both teams are coming out the same offensively and probably defensively as well.
Very much a mirror image of one another in many ways.
4-4, yes, defensive for Kennett.
The Bearcats line up in their spread formation. In the shotgun, hand the ball off, looking to come around the right side of the line. Ethan Stevens picking up decent yardage on first down. Looked like he got about 6 yards on the play. We have 10 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Drake on the tackle there for the Indians.
2nd and 5, Travis.
2nd down and 5 from the Dexter 15-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun. They're going to hand the ball off. No, they're going to fake it. The quarterback's going to keep it right up the middle. And that's DJ Dowdy in at quarterback tonight. He finished the football game last week against Caruthersville, and he gets the start here tonight. Peyton Pollock has been calling the signals for the first 4 games for Dexter. He's struggled with some injuries off and on here, Marty. But I expect we'll see both quarterbacks here tonight.
Yeah. Different looks, bit different strengths, both young men. 3rd and 5.
A little bit of a wildcat formation here now for the Bearcats. As they come out here in the early on looking to establish the run. They're going to be a little
flag thrown.
Looks like a little short of the first down, depending the penalty flag.
Would it be holding? I noticed that flag was out wide. No.
False start against the Bearcats.
Think they'll decline it? I'm sure they will.
I would imagine so.
Going to bring up 4th down for Dexter.
We're going to have a measurement, official timeout here. Here comes the men with the sticks. They're going to see how close he is. Of course, with the penalty flag.
So did they decline it? Did you notice?
I haven't seen an official indication. The
Right.
referee hasn't done anything with the football to move
Coach
it back.
Pixley asked for that information
I
before
would
he made his
imagine
decision.
so.
Right. We have no score in case you've just tuned in. 9 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first quarter at Metz Cherry Stadium in Kennett.
He's definitely going to be short, but it's going to be the nose of the football, looks like, Marty. So I would imagine they're going to move Dexter back and force him to replay the down.
Right. Roughly 3rd and 10. Excuse me, 3rd and 6.
So now an interesting decision here in the early going for the Bearcats. Do you go for it or do you punt the football?
Well, 3rd down.
3rd down, of course.
Yeah. Got one play. 3rd and 8, let's say. Here we go. Pollock looks to be in at quarterback. Travis.
Yes, and the Bearcats have gone back to their spread formation.
Twins left, Twins right.
Carson Dean in the backfield with Pollock.
Looking for a hard count, trying to draw Kennett off sides.
Indians doing a good job discipline-wise, maintaining their stance.
Play clock down to 10 seconds and counting.
Dexter's going to have to hurry. They just do get the play off.
Keeper by Pollock.
He's got the first down and more. Good run there by Peyton Pollock. That looked like a designed quarterback keeper the whole way, Marty.
Right.
Looks
Of course,
like
we have the advantage of being on top, but if Pollock had stayed outside, he might have went the distance on that one.
Some of the Kennett defenders bit on the play fake there to the running back and opened up a lane for Peyton Pollock. He stays in the game now. Dexter stays in their spread formation.
First down for Dexter.
1st and 10 for Dexter. Pollock in the shotgun. Good snap. Looks to throw. He's got his man in the flat. Number 45, John Fells. Good yardage on first down. Looks, Marty, about 7 on the play.
Kentrell Northern, number 14, senior from Kennett on the stop. 2nd and 3, maybe, Travis?
I would say that's a good guess. They're calling it 2nd and 2 on the scoreboard. That's what we'll call it as well.
Okay.
Long 2.
$8:15 in the first quarter. We still have no score.
Fells in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Pollock keeps the ball. He takes the ball right up the middle. Gets the first down for Dexter and then some. A pickup of about 7 on the play. That'll move the chains for the Bearcats. Another first down for Dexter. Marty, Dexter's offensive line playing much better tonight.
Again, one of the concerns of Coach Pixley was Dexter's strength of schedule early on. He thought might give them a little bit of an advantage. He had to be physical. We talked about that.
They've certainly butted heads with some very big teams here in the early going.
Right.
Pollock in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to Dean, right up the middle. And he gets maybe 3 here on first down.
Look, I like the way he makes cuts upfield. He sees upfield well for a young runner.
He's not the traditional power running back that we've seen in the last few seasons from Dexter. He's more of a slasher. You're exactly right. But he's getting the job done.
7:23 and counting. Dexter has had the ball for a while now.
No score here in the first quarter, but Dexter driving. They're into Kennett territory now. Pollock looking to throw. And I believe that's going to be incomplete. Number 45, John Fells, the intended target.
Going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Travis, what do you think?
3rd and 7 or 8.
Big play here.
Pollock takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Overshoots his mark, however.
Fells was wide open out in the flat.
Yes, Peyton just missed the mark there. A little too much air under that ball.
Are we in 4-down territory, Travis?
We're about to find out, Marty. We'll see what Coach Peyton wants to do here.
That's one of the exciting things about this battle tonight. So even, take some risk, both teams,
I imagine we're going to see plenty of that by these coaching staffs tonight. Going to be quite a chess match between Coach Pixley and Coach Peden. And Dexter is going to go for it.
4th and 8.
Lined up in the shotgun. Peyton takes the ball. He's got Stevens in the flat. Ethan looking for a first down. He's driven out of bounds. It's going to be close. We'll see if they give him the spot.
Looks like they did.
And yes, they're moving the chains, Marty. You're exactly right. So first down for Dexter, big 3rd down conversion. That's one thing we've seen Dexter struggle with here in the first 4 games is 3rd down conversion.
What was a little unusual? The official on the sideline indicated first down rather than the white hat, which is a little unusual.
Yes, it is.
3rd first down in this drive for Dexter.
Pollock takes the ball, hands off to Dean, straight up the gut. He spins off the initial hit, but 2 Indians wrap him up, bring him down after a short gain, maybe 2 or 3 on that first down carry.
Good job by Kennett to contain him before he gets out into open field. He does have the ability to make you miss, don't he?
He sure does.
6:40 in the first quarter. Dexter driving. We have no score. Pollock is doing a good job directing.
Peyton now in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Once again, hands off to Dean, who heads around the left end of the. He had some daylight. He's going to be close to a first down, Marty, but I believe you're going to mark him just a little short.
Right. Another third down. That's another biggie on the conversions. Third down conversions, crucial to the outcome of a game.
Third down and a short 1 now for Dexter. Certainly opens the playbook up, Marty, when you're 3rd and 1 versus 3rd and 10.
It almost made me consider going to an I formation for that 1 yard, you know.
Dexter has 3 men lined up to Pollock's right, 1 to his left.
Trips
Dean in
right.
the backfield. And they're going to give it to Dean. He's got the first down and more. Big hole up the middle.
Wow. Good job by the Dexter offensive line opening that hole. I think you or I could have ran through that one.
Big hole there, exactly right, by the Bearcat offensive line.
First
Number
and
2,
goal.
Edward Wilson, making the play from his safety position. And Wilson was all that was between Dean and the end zone there, Marty.
You know, the right side between the center and the right guard. I'm trying to give some credit to whoever that is.
First and goal to go for Dexter from the Kennett 8-yard line. Pollock takes the snap, fakes the handoff, hits Stevens out in the flat. Stevens was open, but I think Ethan just took his eye off the ball there, Marty.
Travis,
Incomplete
that was
pass.
almost a lateral, wasn't it? Maybe it was just a little bit forward.
Very close.
Second and goal, Travis.
And, of course, if it had been a lateral, it would have been a fumble.
Right. It's live.
And
always.
Kennett could, if either Kennett defenders had scooped that up, they would have had nothing but green in front of them in the end zone.
Let the official blow it dead, right?
Absolutely. You keep playing until you hear the whistle blow.
You know, this is difficult here. Second and goal. You can't get any more first downs. So you got to come up with something big here in the next couple downs.
Pollock takes the snap. He fakes the handoff.
Wow.
Fooled the Kennett defenders.
Pollock
Is
takes
he
it
into
in the end zone.
Kennett certainly bid on the fake handoff there. I think they're going to mark him
Wow.
short. I don't see
Okay.
anyone
All right.
signaling touchdown.
Third and goal.
Something jumped up there and tripped Peyton as he was looking to cross the goal line, and he didn't quite get there. Third and 1 from the 1-yard line.
Think Pollock will want the ball again here?
We'll find out. Peyton in the shotgun, 3 men to his left. Now coming in motion is Fells. Good snap. Handoff to
Yep, he wanted to keep it and did.
And he
scores.
fooled everybody, Marty, including me. I thought he had handed that ball off to Dean. So did everybody on wearing the black jersey. But Peyton kept the football, take it to the right. No one within 10 yards of him. Dexter scores first here tonight, 6-0. Pending the extra point now from our young female kicker, Michaela Waldner.
She does an outstanding job, too.
She's only missed one on the season, and the one she missed really wasn't her fault. It was a high snap.
Right.
Really never had a chance to get a good kick. We'll see if she can connect here. And no.
Looked to be partially blocked there.
I believe you're right, Marty. A Kennett defender got a hand on that, deflected the point after. Nonetheless, our score with 4:39 left in the first quarter, Dexter 6 and Kennett nothing. We're going to keep it right here. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bagme Investment Consultants in Dexter. Bagme Investment Consultants is a fee-based advisory firm that specializes in giving investment advice, management, and financial planning services. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call at 573-624-4771. And so thanks to our friends at Bagme Investment, they've been helping to sponsor our broadcasts here on YCTV all season long, and we're certainly grateful for that. Dexter prepared now to kick off for the second time in the game. Kennett had a big return to open the game, was unable to capitalize as they went 3 and out on their first offensive series.
And Tavius Drake back deep once again. Gerald going to tee it up. In case you just joined us, with 4:39 remaining in the first quarter, 6-0 Dexter.
And we do thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on YHC-TV Channel 21, SEMOSportZone.com. Gerald with the kick. A low kick, a line driver. Drake will field it at about his 10-yard line. He brings it right up the middle of the field. A good return once again. He shakes some tackles and sets the Kennett Indians offense up once again in good field position. He advances it to about the Kennett 42-yard line. And that's where Akeem Nelson and the Indian offense will take over for the second time here tonight. So, Marty, once again, Kennett is in business, good field position.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can do something besides another 3 and out.
32-yard kickoff return by Drake. It's always interesting to see the starting point in each possession. Key to a team's success.
Nelson is in the shotgun. A little misdirection there, but the Dexter Bearcats stay home.
Good job by Dowdy. He was crashing down on that from the strong side corner, and the ball carrier eluded his effort.
So that play basically gets back to the line of scrimmage. They may give him credit for 1 yard. Officially on the scoreboard, 2nd down and 9.
Trevon Bradford on the carry. Did you get who made that tackle?
I did not. It
Yeah,
was
I'll try to
2
do
or
a
3
little
white
better job.
jerseys there on the stop. Did a good job not biting on the fake handoff.
Travis, let's go back and watch those offensive and defensive lines tonight on both sides. See how that's going and kind of update everybody.
Nelson rolling out to his left now, looking to throw. He's got a man open. And
Penalty
wow,
flag.
he thread the needle on that pass. Threw it into triple coverage. Excellent pass there by Nelson.
Have a flag dropped on the far side of the field.
Dirty laundry.
Right now they're holding those chains.
False start against Kennett.
Right.
Wow. That'll take the wind out of their sails in a hurry. Big play like that, and it's called back on a silly penalty.
If they have Kennett have a first down yet, Travis?
I don't believe so.
Right.
That was number 9, Bron McPherson, on the play.
What a great
catch.
Good
by
throw.
McPherson. Great
by
throw.
Nelson.
Really threaded the needle into triple coverage on that throw. But that's all for naught.
5 yards and replay the down. Be 2nd and 14 to go for Kennett. Dexter continues to play in its 4-4 defense.
Those are the kind of penalties that give coaches gray hair and ulcers, Marty.
Yeah, what great plays.
Looks like the same formation now for the Kennett Indians. They've got 2 men in the backfield with quarterback Nelson, 1 man to his left, 2 to his right. He's going to roll out now to his right. We've got another penalty flag. He's got open field in front of him.
Good
Tackle
carry
there
by
made
Nelson.
by Dowdy, and also number 31 for the Bearcats,
Austin Aldridge.
But another penalty flag. I think we got another false start.
Right. If somebody may be lining up off sides. I'm not noticing somebody starting early.
Illegal formation or illegal shift.
Right. May not have had 7 men on the line of scrimmage. I noticed he had twins beside the quarterback. Mm-hmm. You may have had 1 too many guys in the slot that were not on the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to cost the Kennett Indians 5 more yards. Replay of the down. Now it'll be 2nd and 19. So far, Kennett has negative yardage here tonight on tackles for loss by Dexter and penalties.
You know, a little better organization, Kennett's right there. The efforts are there.
They're playing hard, no doubt about it.
Right.
Some mental mistakes, they clean those up. This could be a dangerous football team.
Kennett can come up with a big play.
We saw that already. Nelson looking to throw, rolling to his left, looking for McPherson again, and he had that ball, but good job by the Dexter defenders to knock it loose.
If he didn't have to wait for that football, he'd been gone. Good contact by the Dexter defense. Good throw by Nelson. He just needed to put a little bit more air under the ball.
Ethan Stevens making a good tackle there from his safety position, knocking that ball loose, or that was going to be a big first down for Kennett. So you see the potential there with Kennett, Marty. They certainly have big play potential.
Right. Injury's a big part of that, isn't it, with the chemistry. 3rd and long.
One thing for sure, they're making Dexter respect the pass, and that may open up the running game for Kennett.
Exactly. Got to have that competitive balance.
Snap to Nelson out of the backfield. He's looking to throw again. A little bit of a duck there. And it's picked off by Stevens. We've got a flag on the play, Marty. But a big return. He returns it all the way to the Indian 25-yard line.
Was that flag on before the return?
I think we may have 2 flags down.
I know there was a flag late on the far side of the field.
I thought at first the Kennett wide receiver had knocked that ball down, but Stevens came up with the interception for Dexter.
Right.
At least that's the way it stands right now. We're going to see what the man in the white hat has to say about it.
Sideline warning. Decline.
Block in the back against
decline.
Dexter. Also decline. So that will mean a clipping. 3 penalties against Dexter.
Wow.
On 1 play. Wow.
So take away the intercept, chop block's what it was, looks like.
So that'll overrule the interception.
They took the big one. First down for Kennett. No, still not first down yet.
Not first down yardage yet.
Going to be third, replay the down. Third down and what?
9. Was it a 10-yard penalty?
Yes.
So it'd be third down and 9. 2:43 left to play here in the first quarter.
What a big turn of events, right?
Absolutely. Both ways. Looked like Dexter had a big pick set them up nicely, and then it was all nullified with the 3 Dexter penalties.
Obviously, the sideline warning was after the interception on the run back.
One of the men in the striped shirts heard something over there on the Dexter sideline he didn't approve of.
They got to stay behind a certain line there. No. First down, Travis.
First down, Dexter. Well, I'm totally confused, Marty. Don't mind to admit it, folks. We thought Kennett was going to keep the football there.
So all of those were after the interception then, right?
Must have been.
Loss of 1.
And part of my confusion was the fact that they didn't change the scoreboard down here.
Yeah.
But it is Dexter football, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to figure this out for you here just shortly.
Pollock in at quarterback.
1 man in the backfield, 2 to either side of the line of scrimmage. He hands off. Dean's going to try to go to his left, and he finds big yardage there. Drake on the tackle, driving Dean out of bounds, but it's going to be a first down for Dexter.
Travis, nice run by Dean, but you know what? See the young runner, if he'd been patient, stayed behind the blocker, and then made his break, he might have been going to the house.
So far, Dexter's making a living here on the left side of the line, Marty.
Let's try to identify who's over on that side. If I can see, that's so hard to see them. Noah Cronk at left tackle. Trying to see that left guard for and call his name and give him some recognition. 74.
Pollock overshoots his target.
Almost picked off again. Jared Deal, left guard.
Deal is a sophomore, but he's been playing very well.
Deal and Cronk on that left side anchor. Incomplete. Going to bring up second down and 10. 1:51 left in the first quarter. 6-0 Dexter if you're just joining us.
Pollock in the shotgun. Spread formation. He hands off now to Dean, who goes to his right. Big hole there.
Boy, Dean trusts things so well, Travis. He hits the hole full speed, or relatively full speed, or at least 75% of his full speed.
Looks real good. He keeps his shoulders low. He keeps those legs and knees moving. He's really looking good here at running back. Looks like we've got a timeout on the field, and we'll take one as well.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help you with your commercial and all of your lending needs. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance. First National Bank, believing in community, preparing for the future.
When was the last time you've been to Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance?
Not sure.
Well, then you have been missing out on all kinds of incredible furniture.
Really?
Yes, they have furniture for every room in your home, in styles you want, and at prices you can afford.
Are you talking about Wilcoxon Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett?
Take a few minutes and make the drive to Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance and rediscover quality furniture for all rooms of your home.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, from Metz Cherry Stadium here in Kennett, Missouri. The Dexter Bearcats lead the Kennett Indians 6-0. We have 1:44 left in the first quarter. Dexter off an interception by Ethan Stevens has the ball inside the red zone of the Kennett Indians. They have the ball at about the 12-yard line. Pollock with the play, hands off to Stevens, who's looking to find the right corner, and he's not going to find it. He's going to lose big yardage here.
Wow.
Good job by the Kennett Indians pursuing that, stayed at home, and they dropped Stevens for a big loss there, Marty.
Good anticipation. Good anticipation by Kennett. Sweep right on the play.
Big loss on the play for Dexter. Looked like maybe 10 yards lost on the play.
Line of scrimmage was at the 14-yard line, and now it appears to be, what, 27? Loss of 12. Be second and 21.
Pollock takes the snap from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Has
Underneath.
a man wide open to his left. Back inside the red zone, down, forced out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
That Dean on the catch.
I believe that's right. Carson Dean out of the backfield.
We're grateful for your viewing
make it
tonight.
Tim Spence.
Timmy Spence.
A couple of Indian defenders driving him out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
3rd and 6 for Dexter.
Less than a minute to play. Pollock takes the snap, hands off to Dean. He's hit in the backfield, and that man eventually drags him down. Not a lot there on the play, maybe 2. Going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Not a bad idea for a timeout here, maybe, huh? Definitely 4-down territory. Or do you put points on the board, Travis?
You certainly got the kicker with Michaela Waldner. If you can get the snap down, she's got the leg, but Dexter's going to go for it. Big 4th down stand here. And now the whistles are blowing a timeout for Dexter.
Yeah.
And so we'll take one as well.
I'm married, I have a child, and my someday was when my job got shipped to Mexico. So I took charge and went to Three Rivers College. It opened doors I couldn't imagine. Better job, better pay. My certification in green diesel technology at Three Rivers took less than 2 years. Didn't cost a lot either. My future's never looked greener. Three Rivers College. Turn your someday into graduation day.
Take your first step toward a stronger, more fulfilling career. Make your someday today. Enroll now at Three Rivers College.
For the best service for your prescription needs, stop by Harris Pharmacy on 1st Street in Kennett. They offer free delivery and serve all local nursing homes and a drive-through for pickup. That's Harris Pharmacy at 1224 1st Street in Kennett.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kennett, Missouri. The Kennett Indians playing host to the Dexter Bearcats. Right now it's Dexter with the lead, 6-0. A big 4th down coming up here, Marty. Could be a big turning point here in the game.
Yeah, time running down the first quarter.
25 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter.
Travis, is this the first 4th down situation Dexter has faced? I know they converted on, what, 3 3rd down?
I believe so. Yeah, tonight this is Dexter's first 4th down opportunity. Pollock lined up in the shotgun. Looks like he might be trying to pull them off with a hard count, but the Indians aren't biting. He takes the snap now. He's looking to throw.
Crossing right of the middle.
Man, and it's a touchdown for Dexter.
Stevens?
I believe that's right. Nice pass there.
No, Austin Aldridge, number 31.
Austin Aldridge with the touchdown reception from quarterback Peyton Pollock.
5 yards. 5-yard touchdown.
Have to give credit to that offensive line, Marty. They gave Peyton time to throw, to survey the field, and find the open man.
Exactly. Michaela Wallner on for the extra point.
She missed her first one. A little bit of a high snap. Good snap here. The ball's down. This time the point after is good. That extends the Bearcat lead to 13-0. 21 seconds here to play in the opening quarter. Mitchell Pharmacy in Kennett helping bring you tonight's game. Mitchell Pharmacy is located in downtown Kennett on the square, serving your daily prescription needs with local delivery, professional customer service, and a fine gift shop. And opening soon, a new location in Malden as their North County branch. Special thanks to Mitchell Pharmacy. So we thank our friends at Mitchell Pharmacy for helping to bring you tonight's game on YHC TV, Channel 21, on your new wave broadcasting system, cable system, also on YHCTV.com, and SEMOSportZone.com. We thank you for joining us here tonight. Marty, we've got a good one. Dexter's moved the ball well on their first two possessions, but Kennett has shown they've got the potential to score and score in a hurry.
They can clean up some penalties. They're right there in the ball game. Interesting. Looks as if Dexter's offensive line, has the advantage just a little bit early on.
I would agree with that. Gerald now with the kickoff for the Bearcats. Little squib kick down the center of the field. And again, a good return for the Indians. So they're
started over the 40-yard line every time. Number 22 for Kennett. Jahada Childress with a nice return. Around 20-yard return.
Looks like Dexter was trying to avoid getting the ball in the hand of Antavius Drake.
Probably good advice. Antavius has been around for a while and done a super job. He's
had two big returns already off of kickoffs.
Right, averaging over 30 yards a return.
So here comes Akeem Nelson in the Kennett Indians offense. Were it not for some penalties and, of course, a turnover on that last possession, an interception, they almost scored a touchdown the last time they had the ball. He's got two running backs in the backfield with him, one man to his left, two to his right. Handoff is now to one of his running backs. Looks like this is number 25 there. Good yardage on first down, gets it to midfield.
Trayvon Bradford on the carry.
Dowdy and Stevens forced him out of bounds.
Trayvon's a senior.
Found the corner there on the right side of the line, made good yardage. Going to give him credit for about 8 yards here on first down. Going to bring up second down and officially 1, so they give him 9.
Quick play, quick strike team, aren't they, Travis?
They certainly seem to show the potential for that.
Still Dexter coming in with a 4-man front defensively.
Handing off now, going the other direction.
Bradford
again with the ball. He gets a first down. Kennett's first of the night. He picked up about 6 yards on the play there.
Looking for the open space, Travis.
So on their third possession, Kennett moving the football.
This will be the third play in 15 seconds as we close this first quarter.
2 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. And we won't get a playoff. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Our score is Dexter 13, Kennett 0. We'll take a break and be right back.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kennett, Missouri. We're at Metz Cherry Stadium, the home of the Kennett Indians. It's homecoming night here in Kennett. They have the football as we open the second quarter. Our score is Dexter 13, Dexter 13, Kennett 0.
Travis, isn't it a beautiful night for football?
Couldn't be any better, Marty. Wonderful night for football. Kennett's got something going here in their third possession. They really threw the ball up, and now that set it up for the pass. They're having a great deal of success here on the ground. Pitch out now here from Wallace. Man looking to find the left hash line, and he does. And he steps out of bounds, and it's a good thing he did because there was nothing but the end zone to look forward to there, Marty.
As Chris Berman says, he could go all the way. Trayvon Bradford with his third first down.
Third carry in a row for Bradford, and he's really gaining positive yardage here for Kennett.
Bradford and Drake are quick.
Very balanced attack here by Coach Pixley's Kennett Indians. We saw a lot of pass, and now that's opened up the run. Dexter's had to respect that passing game. Nelson with a very accurate arm, and it's opened up the running game. Bradford is tearing it up right now for Kennett. Now Nelson looking to throw. And that pass is broken up.
A little bit behind the intended receiver. And Nelson Travis, of course, just a sophomore. He'll get on the mark with his throws, having been out with the ankle injury since week 2.
Well,
this week, go ahead.
He's not running the ball much from the quarterback position, and that may be because of that ankle injury. But he's got a live arm.
2nd and 10 for Kennett.
Nelson in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands the ball off, right up the gut. Positive yardage once again for the Indians. It looks like he's going to be close to a first down.
Jahada Childress,
and it is a first down, according to the man in the white hat.
His 2nd carry of the night. He's gained good yardage in both carries. Childress comes out. Bradford comes in back in.
Kennett getting close to the Dexter red zone. They have the ball at about the 22-yard line of the Bearcats. Nelson in the shotgun. He's got a running back to either side. Hands the ball off once again to the right side.
Bradford's a workhorse.
He's doing
about
a good
3
job,
yards
Marty.
there.
Good yardage on first down.
What did we say early on? Least number of turnovers, whichever team. One of those keys to victory.
So far, that turnover battle is in favor of Dexter, and they've scored the touchdown off of that interception by Stevens earlier.
Right. Kennett will improve, Travis, as Dexter, both as the season progresses.
No doubt about it. Nelson now rolling out to his left. He's looking to throw. And has a man open. And they're going to give him
Drake. Antavius Drake on the catch.
Went down low, Marty, to make that reception. Did a great job there. Looks like they're going to give him the ball at the 8-yard line.
That's right about a first down, right?
Close to it, yes, sir. Oh, we have a penalty, however, against Kennett.
Going to be against Kennett. He's going to talk to the captain from Dexter. At this point, you got to move him back, don't you, Travis?
I would think so, yes, and that's what Dexter's going to do. Pass interference is the call, so that's a big one.
Must have been offensive pass interference.
Once that football is in the air, both men have an equal right to it. Neither one can interfere with the other's right to catch the football.
And any contact's got to be made within the first 5 yards of the line of possession, of the ball, possession of the ball.
So that is a huge penalty. 15-yard penalty.
Takes away what possibly could have been a first down.
Inside the 10-yard line. We saw this same thing haunt Kennett on their first possession.
Shooting
Big play nullified by a penalty, and now we're seeing history repeat itself. We've got a timeout on the field.
Coach Pixley wants to talk about it.
And we'll take a break as well.
Unico Bank in Kennett, your home for free banking services including online banking, bill pay, and business and personal accounts. Our latest addition is mobile money, managing your finances on the go. If you need refinancing, we've got you covered with free pre-qualification. Unico Bank, banking with people like you.
In 1958, my father Alan started in the car business, and today we're celebrating over 55 years in the car business.
A lot of things have changed.
Brands have come and gone. Models have been redesigned.
But one thing has always stayed the same.
Our commitment to our customers, our drive for complete satisfaction,
and our mission to give the best service in the area.
Professional grade runs in the family. Stop by today and see us at Allen Christian Buick GMC in Dexter.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on YHC TV. Our score is Dexter 13, Kennett 0, but Kennett is driving, but 2nd and 19 after a big penalty.
Bradford off tackle.
Number 50 on the tackle for
Tyler
the Bearcats.
Stevenson runs him down from behind.
Stevenson is a sophomore, but he's really played well here the last couple of weeks for Dexter. Big third down now for Kennett. 3rd down and 14.
Still 3rd and long. Make it about 14 for a first down. The ball spotted on the 27-yard line of Dexter.
Nelson in the shotgun. A wide receiver to either side. He takes the snap. Now he rolls to his right. He's looking to throw. But the Dexter Bearcats are going to bring him down.
Jonathan Fales on the stop. Obviously 4-down territory for Kennett.
It's going to bring up 4th down and long.
Nelson's limping a little bit, you notice, as he gets the play from Coach Pixley on the sideline.
4th down and 12 officially from the Dexter 25-yard line. Nelson in the shotgun, a running back to either side. 2 men to his right, 1 to his left. Now he's looking to throw. And he's got,
wow.
Dropped a touchdown.
Bron McPherson on the attempted catch. The ball will be turned over on downs. Good pass by Nelson.
And just flat dropped the touchdown, Marty. Had it in his hands.
Would have been a 25-yard touchdown catch by McPherson. Well thrown.
Good job by the Kennett offensive line, giving Nelson time to set his feet and throw. But they do turn it over on downs.
You know, you got to teach kids that you did a lot of things well there, not to get their spirits down.
Close but no cigar has been the theme in the first half for Kennett so far.
Dean on the carry.
Big yardage on first down. Looks like he's going to get about 7 after the handoff from Peyton Pollock. Going to bring up 2nd down and officially 4 on the scoreboard from the Dexter 25-yard line. 8:43 left to play here in the first half. 13-0 is our score. Dexter leading Kennett. Dean in the backfield with Pollock. He has 3 men to his left and 1 to his right. Dean gets the handoff, but went nowhere on the play. I think maybe the line of scrimmage, and that may be about all there, Marty.
Kentrail Northern on the big stop there. Kentrail ran the football last year offensively. He lines up at his DN spot on the right side.
Big 3rd down now for Dexter. They're going to give him a yard on the play. 3rd and 3. Dexter's done a good job converting their 3rd downs tonight. Let's see if they can keep that trend going, or if the Indian defense is going to stiffen their necks and bow their back and get them off the field.
Another big play here for both teams. See what happens. 3rd and short.
Pollock takes the snap from the shotgun, finds his man, and it's going to be good for a first down. Ethan Stevens with the reception is going to get the first down and then some, and so that will move the chains once again for Dexter.
Good job of coming under the underneath route.
Dexter having a lot of success with that little pass out into the flat. It's been undefended basically by Kennett here tonight.
Right. Dexter with trips left in this formation.
Pollock takes the snap, hands it off to Dean, right up the gut. Not going to be much there as a lot of black jerseys make the stop. Look like number 12 there, Marty, for the Indians.
Right, that's B.J. Carr, the tight end that was converted to quarterback and filled in for Nelson. Also, you got Northern coming in from the defensive end from the offside and just running the football down.
And Dean has carried the load tonight for Dexter. Normally we see Dylan Bazarian or Trevor Waldner also in there, but we haven't seen either of them tonight carrying the rock for the Bearcats. Peyton takes the snap, hands it off to Dean once again. He's got good yardage. He fumbles the football very alertly, falls back on it, and just as soon as we mentioned Dylan's name, there he was. We thought that was Dean, but that was Dylan Bazarian.
Right.
He fumbled the football, but a good job by Dylan alertly to pounce on it and get out of bounds.
Right.
That's going to be good for a Bearcat first down, I believe. But the Bearcats are backing up. Do we have a penalty flag?
You know, I did not see one.
I don't see one either. We're going to get an official measurement here. Official timeout.
They've already, of course.
Here come the men with the chains and the sticks. Looked from our vantage point, Marty, like he had the first down, may have helped a little bit that he fumbled the ball forward a little bit and then pounced on it as he went out of bounds. We'll see where the man in the white hat marks the ball.
Travis, we're thankful people for listening and viewing in tonight. YHC TV, Channel 21. Also at SEMOSportZone.com.
They're going to be short, Marty, by the nose of the football. So 3rd down in inches.
Okay. Travis, what do you think Dexter calls here? 3rd and short, midfield?
I would say either Mr. Pollock or Mr. Dean will carry the football.
Mr. Dean in a counter. All the play flow going to one direction and Dean goes the other direction.
Would be a good play call. Right. We'll see what Coach Peden has up his sleeve on 3rd and inches.
Quarterback keeper maybe. Of course, he's in shotgun formation. That would be a risk.
The Dexter offensive line has done a good job so far winning the war in the trenches, so you would think they would certainly look to pick the first down up here. We have 7 minutes to play here in the first half.
Stevens is lined up slot right. Can't tell who's lined up left in the slot. Split right, split left.
Stevens goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Pollock keeps it right up the middle, and he's going to have the first down and then some. Pickup of about 4 on the carry. And that'll move the chains once again for the Bearcats.
Loosened up those linebackers in that 4-4 defense for Kennett.
I will say one thing here, Marty. The Bearcat offense is moving at a better clip tonight, but they've still not quite got the hang of this no huddle. The idea is to line up and go, run a play about every 15 seconds, and we're still not seeing that out of the Bearcats.
You know, I noticed an article on Twitter today, Nick Saban in Alabama saying he's going to go no huddle. Here in 2 or 3 years, 80-90% of teams will go no huddle.
It certainly is the trend. Pollock rolling to his left. He looked to throw, but now he's going to pull the ball down and run it. Good protection there by a good defense by the Kennett Indians. No one to throw to there. Pollock tucks the ball and run, gets good yardage there.
What, 7 yard?
Looks
game?
like it.
Good job by Pollock. I kept looking for him to go ahead and turn it upfield earlier.
Marty, we've got a text message here tonight. It says, "Hey, Travis, just thought I would let you know that it's not homecoming tonight." Okay, sorry about that, folks. Their homecoming game is their last game in October against East Prairie. Jerry is here rooting for the Bearcats, and I'm rooting for the Indians. Go Indians. All right, Dana Joe. And just like that, Dexter's off to the races. They're in the end zone.
Is that Dylan Bazarian? Travis, I think. Number 9. Yes, number 9, Dylan Bazarian.
Good run there by
38
junior running back.
Run.
38 yards, big hole.
Off tackle on that left side, Travis.
And that's where Dexter's been making a living here tonight, Marty's on the left side of that line.
Noah Cronk and Jared Deal.
Michaela Waldner lining up to kick the extra point, trying to increase the Bearcat lead to 20-0. And that's a penalty there, Marty. You can't do that. That's
right.
Running into the kicker.
54.
DJ Dowdy not happy about that at all.
Number 54.
They were trying to block the kick there, but instead they just ran into Michaela. No matter who's kicking the ball, male or female, you can't do that. Of course, these boys are going to get a little chivalrous out there, Marty, when they're a female kicker.
They're just going after the kick, you know.
Of course. They didn't intentionally go after her there, of course. That's still going to bring the chivalry in our boys out, though.
It's a nice way to put it. So half distance to the goal, they would be spotting the ball at the 1.5 yard line.
So we'll try it again. Waldner now will attempt one more time. DJ Dowdy on the hold. Good snap, ball's down. And it's through the upright. She's 2 for 3 tonight. That increases the Dexter lead to 20-0. We have 5:36 here left in the first half. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces in the areas such as Portageville, Dexter, Sykeston, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com. Thanks to Turf Renovations, they've been a faithful sponsor of Bearcat football here all season long, and now here tonight, Kennett Indian football as well. We're grateful to them and to all of our sponsors. Dexter now looking to line up to kick the ball one more time. Jason Gerald, the freshman kicker. Michaela handles the points after the field goals, Marty, but she doesn't do the kicking off. And you can understand why.
Sure.
Instead, it's Jason Gerald. He's the freshman kicker.
And Tavies Drake back deep again, Travis.
Let's see if Dexter squibs it. And they certainly do. They don't want him touching the football. Little fumble there by the Indians.
Bradford Trevon on the return.
And Dexter that time all over the ball carrier, but still good yardage here for Kennett once again off of the kickoff. They're going to be close to the 35-yard line here as they begin their next offensive series. Marty, we said it earlier, close but no cigar has been the theme for the Kennett Indians here in the first half. They've come very close on more than one occasion to scoring on touchdowns on a big play, but either a penalty or a turnover has really shot them in the foot so far. We'll see what they can do here.
Travis, it's a very close 20-0 ball game, isn't it?
Certainly much closer than the score would indicate. There goes Drake around the left end of the line off the handoff by Nelson, but the Bearcats stay at home, track him down, and that may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
The key at this point for Dexter will be to stop those big plays.
Exactly.
Quick strike team, Kennett.
It's been a bend but don't break philosophy by the Bearcat defense, who's played much, much better here tonight
and you know,
than they did in the first 4 games.
We're still 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. There's a lot of football left.
Absolutely. You know Kennett's going to get points on the board going into the halftime.
High school kids are very resilient.
Nelson now in the backfield. One running back. He rolls out now to his right. And he finds his man. That's Drake. He shakes off one tackle, but not the other.
Good touch pass by Nelson.
Spence with the tackle. And the Kennett fans are looking for a flag here, Marty. I think they felt like that was a late hit out of bounds. It was right there on the sideline. But no flag there from the men in the striped shirts. But they do get a first down and move the chains. We've got an official timeout. I think we're going to get another measurement here, Marty.
Put the helmet back on, young man.
Oh, there's your official, the reason for the official timeout. Young man lost his hat.
Well, he got to come out of the game, right?
I believe that's right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Dexter Family Eye Care, your local vision source provider. We're at an all-new location at 812 1 Mile Road in Dr. Coburn's previous office. We offer the latest in technology with undilated retinal exams and provide consultation for both cataract and LASIK procedures. We have your next pair of sunglasses with quality brands such as Costa, Ray-Ban, and Maui Jim. Our display room has a variety of adult and children's frames. Buy one complete set of glasses and get the second set of lenses free when you purchase the second frame. Stop by our new location at Dexter Family Eye Care.
I wanna stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. Alright, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
Hey guys, Robert and Ashley Lay right here at The Grill in Dexter, Missouri. Here at The Grill we believe in 2 things, great home-cooked food and family, and we want to share them both with you. We're open at 5:30, breakfast served all day. Try our Piglicious barbecue with baby back ribs and pulled pork, chicken and dumplings on Wednesday and Sunday, meatloaf, one of our popular lunch specials, and Cajun Joe's premium fried chicken. We've expanded our restaurant with a complete non-smoking section. We have the best desserts in town with Grandma's homemade pies, and they're made fresh daily. Come see us right here at The Grill, Dexter, Missouri.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Metz Cherry Stadium. That was an official timeout, an injury timeout. Antavius Drake, who made the reception and got the first down for Kennett, tackled on the sideline but was injured on the play.
Looks
and
like
go
maybe
ahead,
a
Marty.
collarbone, Travis. I'm not
could
sure
be.
what the shoulder, collarbone.
He did get the first down, but he paid a price for it. He's been one of their go-to people here tonight, Marty. Coach Pixley spent much of that official timeout talking to the man in the white hat. I think he and the Kennett faithful here thought that was a late tackle out of bounds.
Late hit, right.
But they didn't get the flag. They did get the first down. And so it'll be first down and 10 at midfield.
Looked like Trevon Bradford during that timeout got another tape job, might have turned an ankle or something. First down and 10 for Kennett. 4:39 remaining in the second quarter.
Nelson calling the signals. He's in the shotgun. One man to his left, two men to either side of the line. He rolls to his left, looking for the big pass play. He and his receiver not on the same path there.
Trevor Wallner gets to Nelson just as he throws the football, and I think maybe disrupts that.
He certainly overthrew his man, and the receiver looked a little confused there, not knowing which way to look for the football. But nonetheless, that'll bring up second down and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Travis, in comes Kentrell Northern. Last year he had some big runs against Dexter. He looks like he's going to be filling in for Drake.
Nelson once again in the shotgun. Two men in the backfield with him. They hand off here right up the middle. Positive yardage. Close to a first down.
See Northern with a great block there on the middle linebacker to free up Bradford. Great blocking back.
I think they're going to mark him just short, Marty. It's going to bring up third down and 2, it looks like, officially on the scoreboard. It looks shorter than that from our vantage point here in the press booth.
Ball is spotted on the 42-yard line. In their own territory. Kennett, good job in the drive so far.
Third down and 2. Big third down here. And it's a first down and much more for the Indians. They ran that ball to the right side and got a first down. That'll move the chains for the Indians.
Travis, this drive is crucial to punch it in here before halftime. Get Kennett some points on the board.
Certainly with their big play potential, if they go in at halftime down 2 scores, they're still very much in this football game with another half to play.
Remember last week we got points on the board. I was on the field. I noticed the difference in intensity in the young men's work.
The adrenaline starts to flow, doesn't it? They get excited, get a little momentum behind them. Handoff out of the backfield. The Bearcats stacked him up, but he's moving the pile. Looks like he got about 3 or 4 yards there on first down.
Bradford was hit early on by...
We've got a flag on the play, a late flag, dead ball foul. Boy, Coach Pixley does not like that call at all.
Something was said by a Kennett player, unsportsmanlike.
That's going to move them back. That's been a theme here in the first half, Marty. Untimely penalties. Untimely penalties.
So that's going to spot the ball where? At the 34-yard line.
Second down and 8 from the 34. Nelson now in the shotgun. 2 men lined up in the backfield with him, one to either side. And the officials blow the whistle. We've got a timeout. Kennett will take one also and be right back.
You'll feel good about this SEMO Health Network. You'll feel better every day. We're gonna make it clear, 'cause our healthcare makes you feel good. That's what you'll find right here. We have so many ways to take care of you today. You'll feel good about this SEMO Health Network.
Are you making it just any night? Or are you making it remember that night? Are you making it dinner after the game? Or are you making it a victory meal? Are you making it good enough? Or are you making it great with America's #1 choice, Pizza Hut? Now Pizza Hut offers that great pizza at a great price, the $10 any carryout deal. Any pizza, any size, any toppings, now just $10 when you carry out. We all have a choice. Get America's #1 pizza and make it great.
And we're back in Kennett. Second down and 12 after a penalty. Nelson rolling out. Looks like he's going to keep it. No, now he looks to throw. It's going to be a sack there for the Dexter Bearcats. Trevor Waldner with the sack. I don't think Nelson could make up his mind there if he wanted to run a throw, Marty, and he didn't have a chance to do either as Waldner got in there for the sack. It's going to bring up third down and long.
You know, it looks like he needs just a little bit more experience. He's rolling out to his right. He, as a left-hander, you know, he's got to come back and throw across his body. Trevor Wallner caught up to him. 3rd and 11, big play here for Kennett as they try to convert.
We've got just a little over 2 minutes left to play here in the second quarter in the first half.
20-0 Dexter.
Here comes Nelson rolling to his left now. Looking for a man to throw to. He's got a man open. And that's pass interference all the way.
Yeah.
Pass interference all the way against the Bearcats. And it looks like the receiver is open or is hurt down there in the end zone.
The defender didn't know where the football was, Travis. Just a hustle play, it looks like to me. Obviously would have been a touchdown catch.
No doubt about it.
You know, he looks a lot more comfortable when he rolls left, doesn't it, to his strong side.
And being a left-hander, that's not surprising.
I'd probably keep that in mind defensively if I were coaching against him.
No doubt about it.
Good pass.
He's got a live arm. There's no doubt about it. Very accurate. Nice touch on the ball. Kennett's really got an athlete to direct their program for the next couple of years here. The Kennett wide receiver still down after the pass interference against Dexter in the end zone. The Dexter defender just flat. I did not see, no. The Bearcat defender was just burned on the play, and I don't think he meant to do anything.
I'm not sure he knew where the football was, you know.
I think you're right there.
Ran to the receiver.
He was trying to make a play, recover from being out of position there, but he got there before the football did. That's going to give the...
It looks like that's number 85, Michael Richmond, a junior wide receiver.
Don't know if he just had the wind knocked out of him or if he's clutching his wrist there, Marty.
Automatic first down for Kennett. The ball will be spotted on the Kennett 21-yard line.
Yes, in high school football, pass interference is a 15-yard penalty. It's not the spot of the penalty as like it is in pro football. 1st and 10 now from the Bearcat 21-yard line. 1:49 left to play. He tried to go left it there on Marty, but there was nothing doing there by the Bearcat defense. Line of scrimmage, maybe one. 2nd down and 9. 1:30 left to play here in the first half.
Jake Adams on that stop.
Indians now come to the line of scrimmage. Still in their spread formation.
Coach Bixley has, 2 timeouts left this half?
For the first time, we see Nelson go up under center. He pitches out to Bradford. He hits the right side of the line, and he's got pay dirt. He takes the ball to the house. A 21-yard touchdown run there by Kennett, and that'll get the Indians on the board. 6 points.
26-yard touchdown run by Trevon Bradford.
The Indians now lined up to attempt the point after. Narrow this Bearcat lead to 20-7.
Siobhan Artis will be attempting the extra point. Held by B.J. Carr.
And the kick is good. And that'll make our score Dexter 20, Kennett 7, 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter in the first half. Dexter will look to receive the kickoff. Winning on the football field doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition, practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. So thanks to our friends at Bank of Advance for helping to sponsor tonight's broadcast. Kennett looks to kick off for the first time here in the first half. Bearcats will receive.
Travis, can you tell who's deep for Dexter?
Tim Spence is one of the men back. I believe Carson Dean might be the other one back deep.
Number 9, Bron McPherson kicking off for Kennett. Travis, you know we said if they punch it in before halftime, we have a ball game.
And we do. Low kick, squibbles down the field. Good return there. I believe that was number 21, Carson Dean. No, number 23, Timmy Spence. He advances the ball to the
32.
Dexter 32-yard line, call it. First and 10, 55 seconds left to play here in the first half.
We call is Coach Peden called a timeout yet this half?
I don't believe he has.
So he's going to have 3 to work with in this last 55 seconds.
So do you go conservative here, protect this lead, or do you try to make something happen? We'll see how Coach Peden wants to play it. Dexter lines up in the spread. Dean in the backfield with Pollock. 2 men to either side of the line. Almost a fumble on the exchange, but Dean pulls the ball in, but doesn't get much yardage on first down, maybe 2 yards. 45 seconds left to play, and the clock is ticking.
I was watching Peyton Pollock after the fumble, and I noticed he never picked the ball up. But a good job by Carson. Gain of 4.
Second down and 6. Peyton takes the ball from the shotgun. Now he looking to throw. Not a lot there. He had to pull it down to run. Tackled close to the line of scrimmage.
Credit number 57, Dalton Craig on the stop. What could potentially have been a long gain. Now I think you take a knee, Travis.
Yeah, I don't even think they're going to snap the ball. No, we do have a timeout. Dexter takes a timeout with 5 seconds left to play. We'll take one as well and be right back for the end of the first half.
Professional service with care and compassion. We at Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes strive to provide you a respectable environment and services during the time of your loss. We offer numerous services including pre-planning arrangements, memorial family tributes, and webcasting for those unable to attend a service. We will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie.
And we're back for the end of the first half here. We have 5 seconds left to play. Our score is Dexter 20, Kennett 7. Dexter called the timeout, Marty, I'm sure, to set something up here at the end of the half. We'll see what Coach Peden pulls out of his bag of tricks.
Right, Travis. It'll be interesting to see what Dexter does here. Undoubtedly the last play of the first half.
Dexter lined up in their traditional spread formation. Carson Dean in the backfield. 1 man to Carson, or 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Peyton takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He has time. Now a little pressure. Reverses his field. Rolls back to his left. Finds a man open.
Ethan Stevens on the catch.
Good for a first down, but that's going to end the first half. Our score, Dexter 20, Kennett 7. Marty, we've got a good one. Stay with us, folks, here on Channel 21 and SEMOSportZone.com. We'll be back in a few moments with first half analysis and statistics.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
And welcome back to Metz Cherry Stadium here in Kennett, Missouri, as we wind down the halftime. Marty, that halftime was brought to us by the Dexter Pizza Hut. Turn your night into a great night. Choose any size, any toppings on pan, hand-tossed, or thin and crispy crust for delivery or carryout for just $10. So get it any way you want for just $10. Follow the Dexter Pizza Hut on Facebook and Twitter to receive special offers exclusive to fans and followers. Their phone number is 624-5333. So thanks to our friends at Dexter Pizza Hut for sponsoring that halftime broadcast. Marty, we've got a good one. Our score is 20-7, but it's been a very competitive football game.
Looking at the scoring by quarters, Dexter got on the board first with 4:39 left in the first quarter. Peyton Pollock ran right for the touchdown. Put him up the extra point, was no good for a 6-0 lead for Dexter. Also in the first quarter, Peyton Pollock passed across the middle to Austin Aldridge with 21 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The kick, extra point by Michaela Wallner, was good for a 13-0 lead. In the second quarter, Dylan Bazarian for Dexter ran down the middle 39 yards to pay dirt. Michaela Wallner put through the uprights the extra point for a 20-0 advantage. With 1 minute and 1 second left in the second quarter, Trevon Bradford ran right 20 yards for a touchdown. Point after was good by Bron McPherson to bring you to the score 20-7 Dexter. Looking at first half numbers, Dexter led with 13 first downs. Kennett had 7 rushing yards. Dexter in the first half had 163 yards rushing as a team. Kennett had 80. Passing, Peyton Pollock was 6 of 10 for 56 yards in the first half with no interceptions and 1 touchdown pass. Akeem Nelson, the sophomore for Kennett, finished 1 for 7 in the first half passing with 24 yards. He had 1 interception. That interception was from Ethan Stevens. Total yards gained, Dexter 219 to 95 for Kennett.
And so Dexter is dominated on the scoreboard and on the field as far as the numbers are concerned, but it certainly feels like it's been closer than a 20-7 game. Kennett has shown some big play potential. They had a touchdown dropped in the end zone. They've had some big plays called back by untimely penalties. And so if they can clean up a little bit of that, then we've got a football game here, Marty.
Exactly. Kennett, I can tell, is going to mature. They look young, shooting themselves in the foot. Statistically, Dexter, has a decided advantage in the first half. So, this is the closest 20-7 game I've seen in a while. Big play potential,
Dexter will receive the kick, having deferred to the second half. They won the initial coin toss. We'll be right back for the kickoff, so join us on the other side of the break.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
So you know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Chris Brandon and Dexter could save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
For more than 75 years, the law firm of Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP, has served the legal needs of Southeast Missouri. Located at 308 1st Street in Kennett, Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP is a full-service law firm providing representation in a wide range of areas, such as personal injury, workers' compensation, family law, criminal law, probate, business, and estate planning. For all your legal needs, call Crowe, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh & Shear, LLP at 573-888-4664.
Stop by the Dexter Queen for some of our new items.
New to Wing Wednesday are our hickory smoked chicken wings. We've got them seasoned up with Leon's secret woodpile sawdust. And our new smoker allows us to cook for your events and local gatherings. Be sure to end your meal with your favorite ice cream treat, whether it be an ice cream cone, milkshake, or your favorite cyclone of the month. So whether you're local or passing through, bring the family along.
Come see us at Dexter Queen, where quality is tradition and happiness is a barbecue at Malt's.
I love Dexter Queen.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on YHC-TV, Channel 21 on your new wave cable system. Also on SEMOSportZone.com. I'm Travis Quatermas, joined here in the booth along with Marty Young. Marty, we're getting set here for the second half kickoff. Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Burney. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and help to relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com. So thanks to our good friends down at Rainey Mathis for once again sponsoring tonight's football game. Kennett is lined up to kick off. Dexter won the toss. They deferred Marty to the second half, and so they'll receive the kickoff and go on offense first in the second half. And I think it's important for Dexter to get points on the board off this first possession. They don't want to give this Kennett Indian team any hope that they can claw their way back into this football game.
Kennett will be kicking off. They'll be defending the north end zone. Dexter will be receiving. They'll be defending the south end zone. Looks like McPherson will be kicking off for Kennett. Back deep, is it, who's that, Bazarian and Dean? No. Looks like Carson Dean.
Perhaps Timmy Spence, he has been back there.
Beautiful night for football on the campus of Kennett High School, Metz Cherry Stadium.
Couldn't ask for a better night, Marty, for football.
We're located up top above the press box. Beautiful night for football.
And there's the kick. It's a deep kick. Dexter will field it cleanly. Bringing the ball right up the middle, and he's got room to run. They track him down, but not before he crosses midfield. He's going to get the ball out about to the Dexter 44, 43-yard line. And that was Carson Dean. And he showed his wheels there, Marty. Good return for the Dexter Bearcats, and they're in business as they start with their first offensive possession of the second half.
Todd Williams, number 18, saved a touchdown. Dexter takes over possession.
Peyton Pollock is in the backfield for the Dexter Bearcats.
Done a good job tonight of engineering.
And kudos to that Dexter offensive line. This has been their best game by far yet.
Maybe that strength of schedule has paid off.
I think it has. Dean takes the handoff. He goes right up the middle and runs into a gang of black jerseys. And maybe the line of scrimmage, no more. Bring up second down and 10.
McPherson, number 9, middle linebacker, shooting the gap. No gain. It's going to be second and 10.
We're just underway here. If you're just joining us on Channel 21, our score is Dexter 20, Kennett 7. The Bearcats with the ball to begin the third quarter. Pollock in the backfield. He takes the snap, pitches out to Dean, and that went nowhere either. That's
Bud Hilburn did a good job of staying wide.
They'll lose a couple on that play. That'll bring up third down and officially 11 on the scoreboard. This Kennett Indian defense has come out fired up, Marty. Dexter did a great job in the first half on third down conversions. They've got a tall order ahead of them. Pollock from the shotgun, 2 men to either side, 1 man in the backfield. That's Dean with him. Now Pollock looking to throw, has no one, trying to buy some time. And he's got a man now wide open, Jonathan Fells. Good job by Fells coming back to the football.
Notice that time Kennett had dropped back into a 4-3 scheme with an extra nickelback defending. Fells with the catch.
Well, somebody forgot to guard Fells there. Good job by Pollock, keeping that play alive with his feet, looking. and finally finding the open man. First down for the Bearcats, big third down conversion. That moves the ball down to the 29-yard line of the Kennett Indians.
Zone coverage by Kennett cost them there.
Dean with the handoff. Going now, he breaks out to the right side of the line. Good yardage on first down. Looks like he's gotten about 7 there on first down.
What a nice job Dean did by following his lead blocker there and let that play out.
And Marty Carson had a big first half.
73 yards rushing already. He may be approaching the 100-yard barrier soon.
Pollock and Dean in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to either side of the line of scrimmage. Handoff now to the man in motion. That's Stevens carrying the football. And not a lot doing there.
Bud Hilburn on the stop. Stevens tries to stiff arm and going around the end. Hilburn said nothing doing. It's like about 3rd and 1, Travis. The ball will be spotted.
3rd down and short.
On the Kennett 20-yard line.
So the Bearcats into the Indian red zone. Another big 3rd down here.
Jordan Kennan coming off. Number 71 looks to be a little injured. They're still in their 4-4 alignment defensively. Kennett.
Handoff to Dean. He goes to his left, and he's into the end zone for a Dexter touchdown.
Untouched. 20 yards by Dean.
And that's where Dexter's been making their money tonight, Marty, on that left side of the line.
Counter. That's the counter play. All the play flow goes to the right, and here he goes.
And the Kennett Indians bid on it big time that time.
Untouched,
and there was
20 yards.
Just no one close to Carson Dean as he ran it in from 20 yards out. Extends the Dexter lead to 26-7. Michaela Waldner on to try the point after. She's 2 for 3 on the night in that department.
Good acceleration by Carson.
Good snap. It's down. Kick is up. And it's good. That makes the lead 27-20. Dexter has their 20-point advantage back, and they'll line up to kick off to the Kennett Indians, who will have the ball for the first time as they begin play in the second half. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bagme Investment Consultants in Dexter. Bagme Investment Consultants is a fee-based advisory firm that specializes in giving investment advice, management, and financial planning services. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call at 573-624-4771. That's 624-4771. So thanks to our good friends down at Bagme Investment, as they've been a faithful sponsor of Bearcat and Indian football here all season long. The Bearcats lined up to kick off. Gerald to handle the kicking duties. Marty, a couple of the Indians, two of their key players went down in the first half, and Tavies Drake being one of them. Here's the kickoff. It's a squibber. Fielded cleanly by the Indians. Number 2.
Edward Wilson.
Wilson, he eludes one tackler and drug out of bounds at about the Kennett 41-yard line.
Wilson tonight's been lining up out wide left, split left, and split in the spread.
Kennett has done a good job all night, Marty, returning these kickoffs and setting their offense up in good field position. Unfortunately, the Indians haven't been able to take advantage of that yet. We'll see what Coach Pixley has in mind here as his offense takes the field for the first time in the third quarter.
Average starting position on the field around the 40-yard line all night for Kennett.
Akeem Nelson, the talented sophomore quarterback of the Kennett Indians, returning from injury tonight. He's been out the last 2 games with an ankle injury, but he's played well so far. He's in the backfield. He has 2 running backs with him. He hands off. They go left. Not much there. The Dexter Bearcats stuffed that run about 2, I think, Marty. Going to bring up second down and about 8.
For 54 on the tackle.
I have a text from my son, Logan Quitermus, down in Montgomery, Alabama, playing football for the Faulkner University Eagles. He texts, Go Bearcats. Been following the game on SEMOSportZone.com.
Great. Nathan Cox on that stop. maybe a gain of 2, be 2nd and 8.
Nelson out of the shotgun, high snap, but he handles it well. They try to go left, but nothing doing there. The Bearcats stuffed that run at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd down and long. About 9 yards for the first down. We have 8:46 left to play here in the first half. Our score is Dexter 27, Kennett 7.
Nathan Cox once again on the stop from middle linebacker. Going off tackle right and off tackle left in consecutive plays. Cox been there to stop it. Loss of actually probably 1 there. Be a 3rd down and 9.
Nelson in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. 1 man to his left, 2 to his right. He rolls out to his right. The lefty looking to throw, but way overshoots the mark. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 9. 3 and out, I'm sure, is not what Coach Pixley had drew up on the blackboard at halftime, but that's what happens thanks to that stubborn Dexter defense there on the first possession.
Nelson's going to be fine. You notice when he reverse pivots and rolls right, he's a totally different quarterback with his passing.
Well, the raw talent is there, there's no doubt. He just needs experience. He's got a lively arm, very accurate touch, and his receivers have dropped some balls tonight.
Right. 4th down, 9 yards to go for a 1st down.
Dexter back to field the punt.
First punt tonight.
Good long punt, cleanly fielded. Bringing it up down the left hash mark is DJ Dowdy. Good return to about the 38-yard line of Dexter. Peyton Pollock brings the Dexter offense on the field for their 2nd possession of the second half. They scored rather easily on that first possession, Marty. Let's see if the Kennett defense makes any adjustments here.
Well, the offensive line play of Dexter looks like it's kind of starting to take over.
Another factor here in the second half, Marty, is going to be fatigue.
I noticed the cramps in the first half. Kennett had a couple kids.
And Kennett's playing a lot of kids on both sides of the line. And fatigue is definitely going to be a factor here as the game wears on. Pollock in the shotgun, 1 man in the backfield, 2 to either side. He hands off to Dean, who takes the ball right up the middle and gets good yardage on 1st down. Give him credit for about 4. Officially, it's going to be 2nd and 5. We've got a injury timeout on the field. The Kennett Indian is down, holding his ankle. We'll take a break and be right back.
While I may not be able to do your job, I'm here to help you with your commercial and all of your lending needs. Our loans are simple and inexpensive. I'll get the job done with personal financial assistance. First National Bank, believing in community, preparing for the future.
When was the last time you've been to Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance?
Not sure.
Well, then you have been missing out on all kinds of incredible furniture.
Really?
Yes, they have furniture for every room in your home, in styles you want, and at prices you can afford.
Are you talking about Wilcoxon Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett?
Take a few minutes and make the drive to Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance and rediscover quality furniture for all rooms of your home.
I'm married, I have a child, and my someday was when my job got shipped to Mexico. So I took charge and went to Three Rivers College. It opened doors I couldn't imagine. Better job, better pay. My certification in green diesel technology at Three Rivers took less than 2 years. Didn't cost a lot either. My future's never looked greener. Three Rivers College. Turn your someday into graduation day.
Take your first step toward a stronger, more fulfilling career. Make your someday today. Enroll now at Three Rivers.
Coming back with.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on YHC TV, Channel 21, and SEMOSportZone.com. We're coming off an official timeout. We have an injured Kennett Indian on the field. Mitchell Pharmacy in Kennett helping bring you tonight's game. Mitchell Pharmacy is located in downtown Kennett on the square, serving your daily prescription needs with local delivery, professional customer service, and a fine gift shop. And soon opening a new location in Malden as their North County branch. Special thanks to Mitchell Pharmacy. So thanks to our good friends at Mitchell Pharmacy for helping to bring tonight's football game to you.
Looks like Travis Kentrell Northern, number 14, is the player shaken up. The crowd gives him a good hand.
And deservedly so. He walks off the field under his own power. Don't know if it's an ankle injury, maybe a cramp going on there. Hopefully he'll be able to return. 2nd and 5 for the Dexter Bearcats. They have a 27-7 lead. We have 7:42 left to play here in the third quarter. Quarterback Peyton Pollock brings the Bearcats to the line of scrimmage. He's got one running back in the backfield, 2 men to either side of the line of scrimmage. He's in the shotgun. Stevens in motion. They fake the handoff. And broken up at the last minute.
Good job by Trevon Bradford.
Intended for DJ Dowdy, but give Bradford credit there. Did a good job getting a hand in there and knocking that ball away. Otherwise, that would have been another Dexter touchdown.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 5. The ball still spotted on their own 44-yard line. 7:24 remaining in the third quarter.
Spread formation for the Bearcats. Pollock takes the snap, hands the ball off. Number 1, Trevor Waldner, running the ball for the first time tonight, but he's going to be short. Looks like about 2 yards short of the first down.
According to the
Hilburn with the tackle there for the Indians. The official timeout. They are going to measure. He looks to me to be at least a yard short, Marty.
Looks about a yard to me. I was looking at the official on the other side as he was next to the yard marker. What do you do here, Travis, if Dexter's short? Punt it away, play field position?
If it's me, that's what I do.
Right.
Punt it away, bury them deep, play field position, try to get the ball back in reasonably good field position. And they are going to be about a yard short there. Yeah. We'll see what Coach Peden wants to do. He's got a good punter in Hunter Hayes.
Very good. He's done a good job this year. I see no need to go for it here.
Not with a 20-point lead.
In your own territory.
We've seen Kennett has big play potential.
Right. That may end up Kennett striking quick if they turn, if the ball's turned over. Looks like I'm wrong.
Dexter looks like they're lined up to go for it. They may be going to try to draw them offside here with a hard count. That doesn't succeed. They may try to go ahead and punt it. But nope, there's the handoff. And there's Waldner, big run. And that's not going to count, Marty. Big run.
I saw it.
But they're going to get a Dexter for a block in the back. And that's going to bring the touchdown back.
Yep, saw the block in the back, downfield at about the 25-yard line. And you know, Travis, he was already gone. Wallner's touchdown's taken away.
Really a mental error there by the Bearcats. He was to the house. No need to.
53-yard touchdown run. Slid off tackle.
Great run there by Trevor Waldner.
Most of those downfield block in the backs.
Illegal block in the back against Dexter. Nullifies the touchdown. Kennett shot themselves in the foot with several untimely penalties tonight. Now Dexter
returns the favor.
Returns the favor, exactly right.
6:57 left to go in the third quarter. Fourth down will be replayed.
I believe it's spot of the foul. So it'll result in a first down.
Oh, okay.
So to move the chains for the Bearcats, just under 7 minutes left to play.
Or 15 yards.
15 yards from the spot of the foul. So good for a Dexter first down, but it takes points off the board. Unsportsmanlike conduct now against Dexter. That'll cost them another 15. So Dexter coming a little unglued here, Marty, in the third quarter. Very undisciplined here. I didn't see what happened there. I didn't see any pushing or shoving, but evidently the man in the white hat heard some kind of comment he didn't like.
Yeah, something said by one of the Dexter players.
That's probably going to cost him a few sprints. in practice this week, I would imagine, whoever was guilty of that particular unsportsmanlike penalty call.
All right, Pollock. Peyton faces a 1st and 25.
Not a lot of plays in the playbook for 1st and 25, but we'll see what Coach Peden pulls out of his hat. Hand off to Waldner, but 3 Indians met him in the backfield.
Defensive end
for a loss.
Cedric Burton come in for Northern. This backside defensive end shoots in, takes away any play potential for Dexter. Loss of 2. Ball will be spotted at the Dexter their own 44-yard line.
You can feel the momentum now swinging toward Kennett. They're fired up on defense. Let's see if the Bearcats can answer. 2nd and 27. Peyton looks to throw. Good protection by his offensive line. Had Ethan Stevens wide open, but just overshot the mark there. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 27.
Same old play.
It almost worked that time. Give it another shot. Dexter's had open receivers here against this Kennett zone. Pollock now brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Waldner in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Hand off to Waldner. He goes straight up the gut. Hard running. Picked up about 20 or 17 yards on the carry. Going to bring up 4th down and about 10. Good hard-nosed running there by Trevor Waldner.
At this point, I would go for it. How about you? Now they're nope, now they're going to punt it out, punt it away.
Looks like this time Coach Peden wants to play field position. Can't say I disagree with him here.
Hayes will have to be careful not to put this one in the end zone as
yes,
good a foot as he has.
Good strong leg by Hunter Hayes. His first punt tonight, I believe, Marty. Is that not right?
I think so.
Gilburn, number 25, with the kick. And good effort there to keep the ball out of the end zone. But that's where it ends up for the touchback. That'll bring it out to the 20-yard line for the Kennett Indians.
Good hustle if I can catch that number. 58.
Tonight's game sponsored in part by Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces in the area such as Portageville, Dexter, Sykeston, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com.
Trevon Bradford sets up in the backfield with Akeem Nelson. 5:26 left to go in the 3rd quarter as Kennett takes over.
They hand the ball to him, try to go left, and the Dexter Bearcats stuff that. Going to give him, maybe 2-3 yards there on the play, Marty?
Right, maybe 2. Credit a whole host of Bearcats on that tackle. Five minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of football left, Travis.
Only gave him 1 yard on the carry there officially on the scoreboard. 2nd and 9. 4:50 here left to play in the 3rd quarter. But you're right, Marty. A lot of football left to be played.
Ball will be spotted on the 22-yard line.
2 receivers to either side of the line of scrimmage. Little heat now for the Bearcats on Nelson. He scrambles out to his left. He's got some room and run in front of him. He's going to be close to the 1st down now here for Kennett.
About an 8-yard gain. First time tonight we've seen Akeem tuck the football.
Of course, I'm sure he's still hampered a little by the ankle injury that sidelined him the last 2 games. Haven't seen him run very much.
You know,
it's going to be 3rd down, Marty, and a short 1.
Right. I believe I'd pressure him from the left side and force him right, wouldn't you, Travis?
I think so.
If I were coaching.
Absolutely. The left-hander's always going to have a little more trouble going to his right because he's got to throw back against his body.
He does a good job running. We know that. We know his history. Good athlete. Good young man.
Absolutely. 2 running backs in the backfield with Nelson. 1 man to his left, 2 to his right. He hands off. They get the 1st down, and they spring it out. going down the sidelines there. He dodges a couple of tacklers, knocked out of bounds finally by Dowdy and Stevens, but he got a first down and then some, advancing the ball all the way out to midfield for the Kennett Indians.
What a nice job by Trevon Bradford stopping and starting throughout that.
Certainly looked like Dexter had that stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he just backed out, reversed his field, and got a big gain for the Indians.
20-yard run for a first down.
1st and 10 now, just short of midfield for the Indians. Nelson now comes up under center. Only the second time we've seen him do that tonight. One man in the backfield. They pitch out to him. It's Bradford going left, trying to find the corner. Stevens meets him, makes the tackle, but he gains about 5 or 6 yards on first down.
You know, Bradford had about 73 yards rushing. That probably put him over the century mark for the night.
Bring up 2nd down and 5 for Kennett. They move the ball across midfield to the Dexter 47-yard line.
Travis Quintel Northern back in the game, giving Bradford a breather, so it's good to see that he's okay.
Yes, it is. He was the wide receiver, I think, that was injured there on the pass interference play in the end zone.
You notice a couple plays ago when they brought him in as a lead blocker, they went off tackle through the 4-hole, kind of a power play out of the spread. That's been really effective tonight for Kennett.
Nelson now rolling out. He's got a man open, and the reception is good down to the Dexter 26-yard line.
Edward Wilson in her first catch of the night.
Nelson rolled to his left out of the pocket there, found a man open.
Knocked out of bounds by Austin Aldridge, the junior wide receiver and cornerback.
Now the Indians have the Bearcat defense on their heels. They're picking up yardage in bunches. Little confusion here on the Bearcat defense. Nelson has 2 running backs, one to either side, but the officials blowing the call dead.
Motion.
Penalty flag. Let's see what the flag is.
Yeah,
Offsides
yeah.
Against the offense.
Yeah, I knew it was offensive.
That'll cost Kennett 5 yards. Replay first down and make it 1st and 15. Back the ball up to the Dexter 32-yard line.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Growing pains right now for Kennett High School.
The mistakes of inexperience.
Got some momentum going on in this drive. Be interested to see how they finish.
Same formation now for the Indians. Nelson takes the snap. He's looking to throw to his left. And it's a good reception. Is that McPherson there on the reception?
It is. Bron McPherson hauls in the ball. Looks like it's be spotted about the, 3-yard line?
Well defended there by the Bearcats, but McPherson just stepped in front of the Dexter cornerback and took it away. Ball was a little underthrown. Good job by McPherson there.
Still a different passer when he throws left, isn't he?
No doubt about it.
I can say that I'm left-handed, you know. Never cut a left-hander, I've always heard. If you're coaching.
First down now from the Dexter 6-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Right up the gut. And he's in, but it's a fumble.
Bradford
it's a fumble.
Fumbles, the ball's
Who's
loose.
got the football? We've got a scrum.
Looks like
Do the
Kennett
Indians
has
have
recovered
it? Oh, my goodness. That was a Kennett touchdown. And then he dropped the football. Or a Dexter Bearcat knocked it loose. One or the other, Marty. I wasn't sure there. But Kennett recovers the football, but that was a touchdown that's taken off the board.
Trying to get the number, the guy that recovered the football. 85.
They lose yardage back to the 13-yard line. Second
Michael
down,
Richmond.
goal to go from the 13.
Loss of 7 yards on that play. Yeah, Bradford was in the end zone on that one almost.
Little confusion here by the Indians on their offensive play call.
Ball to be spotted on the right hash mark on the 13-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Nelson almost dropped the ball there. Good job by Trevor Waldner there shooting the gap and gets the sack.
Be 3rd and goal now. Travis, remember they can't get a first down.
That's right.
Those 2 losses there.
3rd down and goal now from the 15-yard line. 2-yard loss there on the sack
Obviously,
and that's Trevor's second sack on the night.
Obviously 4-down territory for Coach Pixley at this point.
No doubt about it.
Ball will be spied on the 15-yard line. At this point, you got to go for a touchdown.
Yeah,
right?
Field goals are not going to get you back in the game right now. It's got to be touchdowns. In the shotgun now, Nelson takes the snap. He rolls to his left. He's looking to the end zone. And the ball was deflected and caught by a Kennett receiver for a touchdown. Looks like Dexter had that play well defended, knocked down, and the ball shot up in the air, and it came down right in the arms of the Indian wide receiver. Touchdown, Kennett.
Edward Wilson, split right, comes across the field. He's the secondary receiver. The ball gets deflected by the Dexter defender to the primary receiver. He gets his first touchdown tonight.
Bizarre series of plays there, Marty, but Kennett will take it. Narrows
15.
the Dexter lead to 27-13 with 48 seconds left to play here in the third quarter.
15-yard touchdown pass.
PAT is high. It's not the snap. He's not going to get it off. He's trying to go for two, and he finds his man. The 1-point conversion becomes a 2-point conversion.
Last week's quarterback, B.J. Carr, he is the holder on the point after. Steps up, rolls right, hits Tom Edgington for the 2-point conversion.
Narrows the lead to 27-15.
Don't look now, Travis.
We've got a ball game, Marty. Heads-up job there by the holder, B.J. Kept that play alive, found a man in the end zone.
Good execution by Kennett to come back with those penalties and compete
Absolutely.
beyond that.
Winning on the football field doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition, practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe in character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. So thanks to our friends at the Bank of Advance for helping to sponsor tonight's football game on YHC TV, Channel 21, and SEMOSportZone.com. Kennett now preparing to kick off. It's a squib kick.
Good job, Austin Chesser. Tuck the football and get down.
So not much of a return there by Dexter.
Big play by Austin, the sophomore. Step up there.
Dexter will have good field position here as the third quarter winds to a conclusion. They'll have the ball just short of their own 40-yard line.
How crucial is this possession for Dexter, Travis?
You know they're going to want to answer and put some points on the board themselves. Pollock in the shotgun. One man in the backfield. That's Carson Dean. Two wide receivers to either side of the line. Pollock takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Fakes the handoff. The Kennett defenders stay at home, however. They don't bite on the play-action fake or handoff there. And Peyton only gets a couple of yards on that one.
34, Cedric Burton. Keys on Peyton Pollock. No gain on the play. Bring up second down and 10 with 20 ticks remaining in the third quarter.
Officially, they credit him with 1 yard.
Okay.
Second down and 9 from the 40. Same formation. Pollock in the shotgun.
Kennett remains in their 4-4 defense.
Handoff to Dean. He looked to turn the corner there, but he never got the chance. Tripped up in the backfield. Good penetration there by the defensive line of the Indians.
That's that defensive end.
That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Our score, Dexter 27, Kennett 15. Join us for the fourth quarter in just a few short moments.
For the best service for your prescription needs, stop by Harris Pharmacy on 1st Street in Kennett. They offer free delivery and serve all local nursing homes and a drive-through for pickup. That's Harris Pharmacy at 1224 1st Street in Kennett.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
And we're back here at Metz Cherry Stadium here in Kennett, Missouri. The beginning of the fourth quarter. We've got an exciting football game. Dexter had a 20-point lead, but Kennett has come storming back. It's 27-15. Dexter leading Kennett. It's 3rd and 9 now for the Dexter Bearcats. And Marty, this is a crucial play in this game.
Sure, Travis. I'm just going to ask you, what do you think Coach Peden's going to do here? Very important 3rd down conversion.
Dexter has been very good on 3rd down tonight. Let's see if they can convert one more.
Tim, the momentum seems to be turning just a little bit.
It certainly does. Peyton fakes the handoff. Is that a good?
That's a catch, Travis.
That is an outstanding catch by DJ Dowdy. He bobbled it, fell to his back, and still made the catch.
You know, that quick slant was there earlier. Excuse me, the post pattern.
So a fantastic pitch and catch there from Pollock to Dowdy. Dowdy's been a little quiet tonight, but he made a big play there. 1st down and 10 now. Big yardage from the Kennett 32-yard line. Single back beside QB Peyton Pollock. He hands off to Dean, who's trying to make the left corner, but nothing doing.
But
maybe
Hilbert
a yard.
Stop.
Dexter's been making their living tonight running that ball to the left side, but Kennett's made some defensive adjustments, Marty, and that hasn't been there as often for Dexter here in the second half.
Got to like the way Dean accelerates and hits around the corner.
He's an outstanding young running back, no doubt about it. Dexter's found them a weapon in the sophomore running back, Carson Dean. He's in the backfield now with quarterback Peyton Pollock in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to either side. They hand off again. This time they go right. Good penetration once again. Number 71 for the Indians shuts that down. I believe he might have lost a yard on the play there, Marty.
Good-looking sophomore defensive tackle gets out on the edge and stops.
The run defense of the Indians has improved dramatically here in the second half.
A little more energy out of Kennett defensively. Another big 3rd down possession.
3rd down and 12 for the Indians. 10:28 left in the ball game. 27-15, Dexter leads Kennett.
Middle's open again, Travis, look.
Yes, it is. Let's see if the Bearcats can exploit it. And they're not going to. It's going to be a big sack for the Indians. Big loss for the Bearcats. And that'll bring up a big 4th down.
There's the backside defensive end running the play down again. Kentrell Northern, the senior.
One of the few times that Kennett has gotten pressure on Pollock tonight, and that couldn't have come at a better time for Kennett. Hunter Hayes on to punt the football away now for the Bearcats.
You know, we talked about one of those keys would be field position tonight's ball game, and it's coming into play here.
Absolutely. Dexter looking to pin the Indians back deep.
Coffin
bad
corner,
snap, but Hunter handles it well. Short punt. Takes a Bearcat roll, and they'll down it at about the 20-yard line, and that's where the Indians will take over. Turn your night into a great night. Choose any size, any toppings on pan, hand-tossed, or thin and crispy crust for delivery or carry-out for just $10. So get it any way you want for just $10. Follow the Dexter Pizza Hut on Facebook and Twitter to receive special offers exclusive to fans and followers. Phone number is 624-5333. That's 624-5333. Nothing like a pizza after a good football game. And, Marty, we've got a good one.
2 possessions behind. Kennett takes over with a 9:29 left in the ball game.
We've got a timeout. Dexter will take one as well.
And folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Unico Bank in Kennett, your home for free banking services including online banking, bill pay, and business and personal accounts. Our latest addition is mobile money, managing your finances on the go. If you need refinancing, we've got you covered with free pre-qualification. Unico Bank, banking with people like you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Metz Cherry Stadium in Kennett, Missouri. Our score is Dexter 27, Kennett 15. We have 9 minutes and 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Kennett takes over after the Dexter punt on their own 20-yard line. Marty, they've not only got to contend with the Bearcat defense, but the clock as well. They're down 2 scores.
Exactly.
Nelson will take the snap from the shotgun. One man in the backfield with him. He's looking to throw now. Deep pass. Overshoots his mark. Pass was too long. Well defended, though, by Timmy Spence. Intended for number 9, Bron McPherson.
40 yards in the air on that pass. You know, Travis, I was thinking about during the break, Kennett's getting some veteran play by their seniors. Bradford, Warren.
And they certainly are going to need that as the season unfolds. Bring up 2nd down and 10 now from the 20-yard line.
Throwing left again, isn't he?
Nelson now will line up under center. Pitches the ball out. McPherson tries to go left, but the Bearcat defense sniffed that out. They're going to drop him for a loss.
Nathan Cox on the stop as Bradford tries to change directions.
We've called Nathan's name more than once here tonight. He's having a big game for the Bearcat defense. 3rd down and 13 for the Kennett Indians, and this is going to be a big play in the game, Marty. I don't know if this is 4-down territory on the 20-yard line, but they're running out of time.
No, so you can't do that yet.
Nelson has 2 running backs in the backfield, one to either side. He takes the ball, rolls out of the pocket, looking for someone to throw to. Here come the Bearcat defenders. And that pass was broken up, intended for number 2, Edward Wilson.
Noah Cronk from a defensive lineman position was downfield on that one to break up the pass.
That's not typically what you want on defense, but good job by Cronk there. And now the Kennett Indians go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt the football away. Ethan Stevens back to receive for the Bearcats, and Dexter's going to get excellent field position out of this for sure.
Fair catch if you need to, right?
Good punt.
Good punt.
A lot of air under that ball. Stevens is backing away from it wisely. And the Indians will down it on the Dexter 45-yard line. That's where Dexter will take over. 1st and 10. 8:27 left to play, and I've got to believe they're going to want to milk this clock a little bit, Marty.
Be interested to see how Coach Peden plays it here.
One more score would surely put the game out of reach for Dexter. I'm sure they'd like to score and take a little time off the clock here.
Wonder how the Cardinals are doing tonight.
Well, we know they're in the postseason. It's just a matter of are they going to be wild card or are they going to be the division champion? Almost surely be the division champion. No better way to close out the season, though, than against the Cubbies. 1st and 10 for Dexter on their own 45-yard line. Pollock in the backfield with Carson Dean, 2 wide receivers to either side. And he keeps the ball himself. He scrambles out to his right. Good pursuit there by the Indian defenders. He's going to get about 4 yards on the play.
Final.
Brings up 2nd down and 6. From
Bottom
about
of the 6th inning,
Dexter
Travis.
41-yard line.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Travis. Cardinals up 6-0.
Very good. That's what we like to hear.
I hope they end up with the best record in the National League.
The Braves are stumbling down to the finish, so that certainly is possible. Stevens in motion. He takes the ball, but good pursuit. A huge tackle for a loss.
Brian McPherson.
Dexter's tried that play several times tonight, Marty, and Kennett's defended it well every time. Not much yardage off that power sweep at all.
McPherson is a senior also. Senior stepping up right now for Kennett.
And playing well. That's going to bring up a big loss on the play, about 9-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14, 7 minutes and 17 seconds left to play. Moves the ball back near midfield. Another big 3rd down. Dexter's converted several 3rd down and long situations, Marty. Let's see if they've got another one in them.
I'd look for another blitz here from Kennett.
Would not be at all surprised. Pollock hands off to Dean. Dexter plays it safe. That play went nowhere. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. But the clock continues to run.
4th down.
Now 4th down, yes. 4th down and 14. Here comes the punt team once again for Dexter.
Wow, giving Kennett another opportunity to have a big play here. Wilson's back deep. Edward Wilson for Kennett.
Dexter had a little trouble on the snap last time they tried to punt, but this is a good snap. And Hayes gets off a good kick. And it's going to take a Kennett bounce out of bounds, give them the ball at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Akeem Nelson brings the Indian offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time, Marty, and now it's imperative they get points on the board and points quick.
They're probably only looking at, 2-3 more possessions?
At most, and they're down 2 scores. This is where, as a defense, you can really start to bring some pressure. Just turn your defensive men loose and try to get that penetration. You know they're going to try to throw the football.
Dexter's going to be sending the house, aren't they?
I would imagine so.
Notice Akeem's limping. It's going to be hard for that ankle to heal if he plays week to week.
No doubt about it.
Of course, basketball season coming up as well.
Power sweep down to the right. Bronson turns the corner, gets out to about the 30-yard line. Tackle made by number 23, Timmy Spence.
Michael Richmond on the end around, lined up split right.
Richmond, all right.
Michael Richmond.
I believe that's the first time we've called his name tonight. Good play there. And you can see now Nelson is noticeably limping, Marty.
Yeah. And you notice traditionally Coach Pixley likes to run other guys in, to run a play in. Tough on Akeem having to come over and get the play, then run back to the huddle.
Especially on a bad ankle. 1 man in the backfield now with Nelson.
Trips
3
right.
to his left, 1 to his right. And now they blitz, but they just missed the mark. The penalty on the play. Pass complete, however, by Nelson. Let's see what the penalty is.
Wonder if that's offensive pass interference. Ineligible receiver.
I believe that's right.
Downfield.
So that'll back the Indians up.
Yep, 56 was downfield.
We had a Bearcat defender just shoot through to the backfield, and I think he surprised himself, Marty. He just ran right by Nelson. They're picking the flag up now. There's no penalty on the play.
So they said Nelson was outside the box, like it might be a run. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one.
Well, I believe they waived the penalty off. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 minutes and 5 seconds left, or it's 3rd down and 5 with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to play. Big 3rd down here. Nelson with 1 man in the backfield. 1 to the top of your screen, 3 to the bottom. It's a run play. It's a 1st down. Good job by Fells there. Running number 25, the Indian running back, down. And that'll move the chains for the Indians.
Nice play by Jonathan Fells to run Bradford down.
We got a stoppage on the play here. I think that's number 62, Brandon Quatermas, limping off the field for the Bearcats.
Who's that, Trevor Wallner? No, it's number 9 for Dexter. Dylan Bazarian. Yeah, 2 players down.
So Bazarian and Quatermas come out of the game there. 2 starters.
So much for the stoppage of play, right? 5:41 remaining. Dexter 27, Kennett 15.
1st and 10 for the Indians from their own 44-yard line. Nelson now in the backfield with one running back. He's looking to pass to his left. He's got a man open. Who came down with it?
Aldridge, Austin Aldridge.
Interception by the Dexter Bearcats. Great play by Austin Aldridge to take that away from the Indian receiver.
You know, Travis, I think that throw was there. A good job of playing center field by Austin Aldridge. Incidentally, he played center field for me this past summer.
Just a good all-around athlete is Austin Aldridge. So the Bearcats will take over off of the turnover. They'll have the ball at their own 19-yard line. 5:27 left to play.
Might be the difference in the ball game.
I believe so, Marty. I don't think Kennett's going to have enough time left on the clock for 2 scoring drives. Pollock calling the signals. Carson Dean in the backfield. 2 men to either side of the line of scrimmage. Dean looking for a hole, finds a little one, but the daylight closes in a hurry. He's only going to get 1, maybe 2 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down now and about 8.
You know, a lot of coaches don't like that. The play flow's going through the 4 hole to the right side, and he cuts it back left. Gets a couple, but some coaches don't like that. Follow your blockers. But, you know, there really wasn't anything there.
The run defense is very much improved by Kennett here in the second half.
It has. They've come to life.
Pollock now calling the signals. 1 man to the top of your screen, 3 to the bottom. Hand off to Dean. He's looking for some daylight. He's got some. He's got a Dexter 1st down or close to it. A gang of black jerseys make the tackle.
Makes good sense to keep the ball on the ground right now as long as you're getting plus yardage.
No doubt about it. You want to take time off that clock.
Kennett's got to be looking to strip the football, Travis.
The man in the white hat says it's a 1st down. That'll move the chains for Dexter. Brings the ball out now to the Dexter 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. And the Indians have got to get a stop here. They've got to go get them 3 and out or force a turnover here.
Peyton Pollock's had a much improved performance tonight, hadn't he, Travis?
No doubt about it. Give credit to that offensive line. He's really milking the clock now. Dexter takes it down to 2 before they snap the ball. There goes Dean again to the left side. Not much there. He gets maybe 3, 4. Good yardage on 1st down.
Probably getting fairly close to the point where we don't want to get anybody hurt for next week, right, Travis?
Absolutely right. And
Either
Kennett has a man down, number 11. He's coming limping off the field. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take one also. Join us after the break.
In 1958, my father Alan started in the car business, and today we're celebrating over 55 years in the car business.
A lot of things have changed.
Brands have come and gone. Models have been redesigned.
But one thing has always stayed the same.
Our commitment to our customers, our drive for complete satisfaction,
and our mission to give the best service in the area.
Professional grade runs in the family. Stop by today and see us at Allen Christian Buick GMC in Dexter.
Dexter Family Eye Care, your local vision source provider. We're at an all-new location at 812 1 Mile Road in Dr. Coburn's previous office. We offer the latest in technology with undilated retinal exams and provide consultation for both cataract and LASIK procedures. We have your next pair of sunglasses with quality brands such as Costa, Ray-Ban, and Maui Jim. Our display room has a variety of adult and children's frames. Buy 1 complete set of glasses and get the 2nd set of lenses free when you purchase the 2nd frame. Stop by our new location at Dexter Family Eye Care.
And we're back here at Metz Cherry Stadium in Kennett, Missouri. After the injury timeout, Dexter has a 2nd and 6 from their own 32-yard line. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the football game. Pollock takes the snap, keeps the ball himself, tries to get around the right side of the line there. Not much there.
Travis, looks like Kentrell Northern's going to the bench, shaken up a couple plays ago. senior leadership there.
Timeout on the field by Kennett, and we'll take one also.
I want to stay connected to you. I like the way you do what you do. All right, okay, you're fine.
Call Audubell Hearing Center at 1-800-499-8786 or visit one of our locations in Dexter and Poplar Bluff, Missouri today.
Hey guys, Robert and Ashley Lay right here at the Grill in Dexter, Missouri. Here at the Grill we believe in two things, great home-cooked food and family, and we want to share them both with you. We're open at 5:30, breakfast served all day. Try our Piglicious barbecue with baby back ribs and pulled pork, chicken and dumplings on Wednesday and Sunday, meatloaf, one of our popular lunch specials, and Cajun Joe's premium fried chicken. We've expanded our restaurant with a complete non-smoking section. We have the best desserts in town with Grandma's homemade pies, and they're made fresh daily. Come see us right here at the Grill, Dexter, Missouri.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kennett, Missouri. Thank you for joining us on YHC-TV. Dexter has 3rd down and 3 with 3:59 left to play, and this could be the ball game, Marty.
Exactly.
If Kennett doesn't stop them right here. Pollock calling the signals. He's got one man in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to either side of the line of scrimmage. Handoff is to Dean. They corral him in the backfield. Drop him for a loss. That'll bring up 4th down.
Big play by Bud Hilburn.
Hilburn has made some huge defensive plays tonight for the Indians, and none bigger than that one right there. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 5 for Dexter. And here comes the punt team for the Bearcats.
Yeah, got to play field position here.
Absolutely.
Big play by Bud Hilburn there for Kennett.
And they had to make that defensive stand, Marty, or the game was over.
Right.
And they're still going to have to strike quickly.
Coach Pixley has, I think, 2 timeouts left, right?
I believe that's correct. We got another timeout on the field. This time Dexter.
I believe that's their second this half, isn't it?
I think you're right. They have one left. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back.
You'll feel good about this SEMO Health Network. You'll feel better every day. We're gonna make it clear, 'cause our health care makes you feel good. That's what you'll find right here. We have so many ways to take care of you today. You'll feel good about this SEMO Health Network.
Are you making it just any night? Or are you making it remember that night? Are you making it dinner after the game? Or are you making it a victory meal? Are you making it good enough? Or are you making it great with America's #1 choice, Pizza Hut? Now Pizza Hut offers that great pizza at a great price, the $10 any carry-out deal. Any pizza, any size, any toppings, now just $10 when you carry out. We all have a choice. Get America's #1 pizza and make it great.
Welcome back to Kennett, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen. The Dexter Bearcats are lined up to punt the football back to the Kennett Indians. Our score is Dexter 27, Kennett 15. We have 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter and in the football game. Hunter Hayes back to kick for the Bearcats. Kennett has done a good job all night, Marty, with field position off of special teams, and they certainly need that here right now. I think they're going to go all out to try to block this. It's a high kick. Hayes gets it off. It's a short kick, takes a little bit of a Dexter roll, and the Bearcats will down it at the Kennett 40-yard line. So once again, the Indian offense takes over with excellent field position. They haven't been able to do much with it tonight, Marty, but they need to get it on track right now.
3 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in the contest.
A couple of Bearcat starters went off with injuries in that last defensive possession for Dexter. And let's see if Kennett's able to take advantage of that. Quatermas and Bazarian went off the field. I don't see either one of them out there right now.
Right.
Nelson now in the shotgun. He's got one wide receiver, or one running back there with him. Two wide receivers to either side of the line of scrimmage. Nelson takes the snap, looks to pass, looking to his left. He's got a man wide open. He makes the connection. Big play on first down. Now Coach Pixley saying, hurry, hurry, to his offense. Get them to the line of scrimmage.
Edward Wilson on the reception. Late flag thrown. Probably going to tack on extra yards for Kennett.
Let's see what the man in the white hat has to say.
Blocking,
nope, a holding call against
block in the back.
Kennett. Or is that a block in the back? That's going to back Kennett up one way or another from the
10
spot of the
yards from
foul.
the spot of the foul.
So that takes them all the way back to midfield. And again, story of the night, Marty. Something big happens for Kennett, and an untimely penalty takes it all away.
22-yard gain becomes a 12-yard net gain.
First and 10 from their own 49, or from the Dexter 49-yard line. Nelson gets the snap from the shotgun, looking to pass to his right. Man open, but underthrows him. That'll bring up second down and 10.
Akeem Nelson couldn't plan off that back foot there. It must be his ankle.
I would have no doubt. He's playing with a bad ankle. He's missed the last 2 games with that injury. And Kennett obviously is a completely different team with Nelson behind center tonight as opposed to the last 2 weeks where they've really struggled. Tonight they moved the ball well, but penalties and turnovers have taken points off the board.
You know, those are correctable things, Travis. Talk about that, I guess, in the post game.
Nelson takes the ball, but there's another flag. The officials blow this one dead. I think this is going to be illegal formation.
Ooh.
No, this is against the Bearcats.
Somebody for Dexter lined up in the neutral zone.
Offsides.
Dead ball foul. Do you add seconds to the clock?
Second down and 5. Huge difference for the defense in 2nd and 5 versus 2nd and 10, Marty.
Right. 2:47 remaining.
Confusion. Dexter's going to get a penalty. Too many men on the field. They got a free play there, Marty.
Somebody not get off.
Somebody didn't get off the field in time. Dexter had too many men as a result when the ball was snapped, and that's going to give them a first down off of penalty yardage.
That's the whole premise off the no-huddle stuff so that the defense can do very little scheme-wise.
Exactly. You keep the defense on their heels, and right now that's where they've got the Dexter defense.
You know, you're not going to be able to get many people on and off the field, personnel-wise.
Kennett's problem right now, Marty, is not primarily the Dexter defense, though. It's the clock on the scoreboard.
Right, exactly.
They're running out of time. 2:43 left to play, and they're down 2 scores.
Dexter's still in their 4-4 defense. Not sure on that penalty. Wouldn't that be a 5-yard penalty?
Offside should be a 5-yard penalty.
That's a 10-yard difference.
Well, nonetheless, Marty, it's first down and 10 from the Dexter 29-yard line. 2:43 left to play. Nelson in the shotgun. They
Wilson.
take a little swing. They've got him. Big loss there.
Good job by
Number
Cox.
54.
Nathan Cox to
Nathan
hold
Cox.
up Edward Wilson on the end around.
Big loss on the play by Kennett, and they're going to take a timeout and try to regroup. We'll take one also.
Professional service with care and compassion. We at Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes strive to provide you a respectable environment and services during the time of your loss. We offer numerous services including pre-planning arrangements, memorial family tributes, and webcasting for those unable to attend a service. We will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, at Metz Cherry Stadium. A huge tackle for loss by the Dexter Bearcats sends the Indians all the way back to their own 40-yard line. Coach Pixley calls a timeout to regroup his team. It's going to be second down and 21. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to play. Dexter has a 27-15 lead.
You know, Travis, we've saw several kids go off limping or hurt. We hope it's small-time stuff. Antavius Drake may be the most severe. He has yet to return.
He was injured in the first half and has not played in the second half.
Hopefully it's a small-time stuff.
I hope so. Nelson looking to throw. He's under pressure once again. He's scrambling out. They're going to run him out of bounds. Number 5.
Good play
for
by
the
Drake
Bearcats.
Mitchell.
Drake Mitchell.
Good job by Drake. Not let him get around the corner.
And I believe he'll get credit for a sack on that, will he not, Marty?
Is it behind the line of scrimmage?
I believe it was.
Probably so.
Because he was initially looking to pass and then pulled it down, and they ran him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 26 now from the Dexter 45-yard line. This could be the game. I know we're in 2-down territory for Kennett. They're going to need to get a big chunk of it back right here. Nelson looking to throw. He's got time to pass. And he
Jonathan Fells
threw right to Jonathan
interception.
Fells. Nelson's 3rd pick of the night, and that may be the final nail in Kennett's coffin here tonight. He had all the time in the world to throw there, Marty. Just a poor pass. But good defense there by the Dexter secondary, really not giving him anyone to throw to.
Underthrown football.
Bad things usually happen when you underthrow the football. Gives the defender time to make a play. Dexter takes over now at their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2:20 left to play. Pollock in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Number 21, Carson Dean running hard to his right. Got about 4 yards on the play.
Running like he has fresh legs, Travis.
He is really running hard and, as you say, looking fresh, even though he's toted the rock for the most part for the Dexter Bearcats tonight.
Don't anticipate Dexter throwing any more tonight, do you?
I would not. I would be shocked to see Pollock throw the football at this point. 2nd down and 5. The ball on the Dexter 26-yard line. Under 2 minutes left to play now. Pollock takes the snap, hands the ball off. Dean bounces it out to his left. He's got positive yardage. There's a lot of green turf. He looked like he was headed out of bounds, and he stepped back. He's just outrun everybody, breaking tackles. Carson Dean to the house for the Dexter Bearcats. Is that a flag I see on the play, Marty?
Nice job of blocking by Dexter there. Carson did an outstanding job twice of letting his blockers get out front.
I think I see some dirty laundry down here on the field near the 40-yard line. I think this may be coming back.
Yeah, absolutely, but I thought they did a really good job blocking. I thought
no
everything
doubt.
looked legal.
And great job by Carson. He broke half a dozen tackles.
You know how we talked about him being patient behind his blockers.
And he did that tonight, or on that play right there.
Not sure about those flags, but
let's see what the man in the white hat has to say. Maybe a block in the back, I'm not sure.
Sure.
And that seems to be the indication. But nonetheless, a 1st down for Dexter.
Dean made that adjustment about being patient and letting his blockers,
Yes, that's exactly right. He just outran the Kennedy defense there and broke several tackles. When it looked like he was headed out of bounds, he just sort of juked back to his left and was off to the races. But all for naught, Dexter takes over, 1st and 10. Ball is down at their 47-yard line. Payton looking to run as much time off the play clock as possible. Trevor Waldner takes the ball. Gets maybe a yard before he's tripped up in the backfield.
Jalen Kennan on the tackle of Waldner.
The clock continues to run now. About a minute left to play. Dexter with a 27-15 lead. They're going to run as much time off the clock as they can, Marty. The play clock's at 15. Looks like they're just going to take a delay of game penalty here. And now they're just going to kneel down on the play. Best formation in football, Marty, the victory formation.
Right.
He'll need to kneel down 2 more times, and that'll be your football game. Dexter's going to get their first win of the season, improve to 1-4. Kennett will fall to 1-4. They fought hard here tonight. They're just going to come up a little short.
Travis, there's your ball game.
Our final score, ladies and gentlemen, Dexter Bearcats 27, Kennett Indians 15. A hard-fought game by both teams. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring you the post-game show with analysis, statistics, and perhaps a word with Coach Aaron Pixley. Stay tuned.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mets Cherry Stadium. I'm Travis Quatermas, joined by Marty Young in the booth. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. The Dexter Bearcats get in the win column tonight, knocking off the Kennett Indians for the 14th consecutive time, Marty. Our final score was 27-15, and why don't you run down the statistics here in the game in the second half for us?
Third quarter scoring first by the Dexter Bearcats. 9:48 remaining. Carson Dean runs left for a 20-yard touchdown run. Also in the third quarter with 48 seconds remaining, Kennett puts it in again. Akeem Nelson passes left to Edward Wilson for a 26-yard touchdown catch. Final score 27-15 Dexter. Looking at numbers on the night, Dexter dominated the contest with 19 first downs to Kennett's 14. Yards passing, Peyton Pollock tonight played a much, much better ball game. He was 8 for 14 through the airways for 102 yards. Akeem Nelson for Kennett was 6 for 18 with 99 passing yards with 3 interceptions. Might have been the difference in the ball game. Great warrior, he worked hard. Coming off of an ankle injury probably impacted his performance. On the night, though, for Dexter rushing, Carson Dean, what a great night. 25 rushes for 152 yards. Kennett was led by Trevon Bradford. He had 20 rushes for 105 net yards. That's about it, Travis.
Dexter really controlled the contest tonight from beginning to end, I thought, Marty. Kennett showed potential for the big play, but too many penalties, too many turnovers. The mistakes of inexperience for a young Kennett Indian team. They have brighter days ahead under first-year coach Aaron Pixley. This is a program that I think that will continue to improve. But just a little too much. Dexter Bearcats tonight, they played, I thought, especially well on both sides of the line of scrimmage, and just forced several turnovers. I think one big key for Dexter tonight, 0 turnovers.
Exactly. The line of scrimmage was controlled by Dexter. Two things I've noticed. One of the things about Coach Pixley-laden teams, the kids never gave up. Within about 3 or 4 minutes left in the ball game, you always felt that Kennett would break one. They still had an opportunity to come back and compete and maybe win the ball game. One of the things that I respect about Coach Pixley, those kids never quit. They got great senior leadership out of the young men at Kennett. And like you say, I see some improvement before the end of the year if they'll stay on board with Coach Pixley. What a great effort by Dexter.
Yeah, Coach Aaron Pixley football team is never going to quit. They're going to play hard every down, and we certainly saw that tonight. It was an uphill struggle for them all night. They never quite got over the hump tonight, but they kept playing hard, and they've got a playmaker in Akeem Nelson. His mobility was limited tonight, obviously, by that ankle injury, but he's got a live arm. He's got an accurate arm, and there are better days ahead for the Kennett Indian football program.
Those sophomores and juniors are growing up as we speak, week to week, as we head into week 6. How about Dexter on the other hand?
Much improved play tonight on both sides of the line for Dexter. They forced 3 turnovers. They capitalized on those tonight. The offensive line played especially well, and you see that in Peyton Pollock's numbers. He finally had time to throw. He scattered the ball around to a variety of receivers. And how about Carson Palmer? The young man is really stepping up. Carson Dean, he's really stepping up big. Yeah, he plays for Arizona Cardinals, I think, doesn't he? But anyway, Carson Dean, he played especially well tonight. Got over the 100-yard mark for the first time, and he's really done a good job toting the rock for the Bearcats.
Love to see the consistency out of Dexter tonight. That strength of schedule maybe is coming into play here. What a great effort. They grew up a lot tonight. Good performance on both sides of the football. Those keys to victory held true for Dexter tonight.
The Dexter Bearcats will entertain the New Madrid County Central Eagles next week. They're in Dexter, another big conference opponent, another big district opponent. Dexter picking up some important points tonight. They'll leapfrog Kennett in the district standings. So we'll look forward to that football game. Join us next Friday night. Coach Kurt Lovelady behind the camera. Good luck to your Lady Bearcats tomorrow at the big Farmington tournament. Tyler Wagner behind the camera. For Marty Young, I'm Travis Quitermus. Join us next Friday night. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening.